Find the right screen. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Deadlands. Apparatus, Angelorum.
Test.
Oh yeah, you're testing for me. That all makes sense now.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, we're all good. Okay. When last we left our intrepid heroes?
Hey.
Saviors? Protagonists. When last we left our protagonists, they had kind of sorted through a 10-floor underground facility located at the Grand Canyon. One belonging to Hellstrom Industries. Something they gained access to, as far as anyone's commented on, thanks to the bloodline of one Sybil Hellstrom, the great grandniece of the original founder of the company, Darius Hellstrom. After overriding the AI's programming to kind of do a practicality above all else salvation of humanity, the group loaded up a couple of big Humvee-esque vehicles and a hoverbike with food and supplies, and have set off back towards Belmont, Arizona, which is an okay place to live. Hopefully bringing back needed supplies for the town's rebuilding and running efforts, and a report on what they found, since they originally came out here because killer cyborgs took out a couple of the townsfolk. You guys are driving down the road. As I recall, Akia and Sybil were in one vehicle, Jack and T were in another vehicle, and Delilah was on a motorcycle? Okay, just clarifying.
Yeah.
Did you guys keep the radio open so you guys could hear each other, or are you all just kind of keeping sightline?
I have it lowered, but I have it on.
Yeah, I think keeping it open. I think Lila is in front of everybody, leading the heading the troop, leading back to town.
Okay.
I like to think we were supposed to keep our radio open, but I kept trying to find a music station.
Well, in that case, for you and Akia and Sybil's car, so often you guys hear bits and pieces of Japanese.
All right. That's the thing.
No, Kitsu, they're hearing you talking to Jack. But since they're rotating the channel, they just keep getting bits and pieces of it, and it sounds weird. Delilah probably tuned you guys down or off a little bit already, but it became very apparent that T is trying to parse out at least basic Japanese, and is working.
I can now ask where the bathroom is.
I guess that's good to have now. Maybe we'll need that.
What's that, Jack? Did you hear sarcasm? Ha ha ha.
I'm not programmed for sarcasm.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
I had no idea you had such a beautiful voice. No, don't stop.
For your benefit, T, I've put in the comments, where is the bathroom in Japanese? Keshoshitsu wa doko desu ka?
Yeah, I was looking it up so I could translate it and listen to it.
She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Yeehaw!
I am the Maldron Man. Secret. I've got a secret. Oh, that's what we're saying. With parts made in Japan. Secret. I've got a secret. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Totally wouldn't have got this at all. Yeah, no.
I was like, what the deuce?
I think we're almost there. Do we want to keep radio silence, or y'all doing all right?
We're doing okay.
Do I see anything on the road, or any mutated critters or anything that I should be alarmed to?
I'll be describing that in 1 second. I just realized I did not have a monster block open, so I'm quickly grabbing that. All right. Yeah, actually, as you guys are cruising along, I'll give it to you, Delilah, because it's not a hidden thing, but you're in front. You see probably 20, 30 people just walking along the road, open path. Heading away from you a little bit, but...
I'm going to put my hand up and then, like, to signal, kind of stop a little bit.
Played my song.
Are they walking normally, or they look like they're all
roll
kind
cognition. Or scrutinize, whichever you'd like.
All right, so I have 3d8 cognition. If I didn't have anything in scrutinize, I would roll 3d8 and -4, right?
Yes.
But I have 2 in scrutinize, so I just roll 2d8.
Yep. I have to get used to these plastic cards. They fly.
That's amazing. That's 2 8s. So I reroll both of them?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, they both explode.
Oh my gosh, this is freaking ridiculous. So I rolled an 8 and a 5. So I keep rolling the one that had an 8, right?
Yep. You're at 16 so far.
That's a 7. So
23.
yeah, so 23.
They are not walking remotely normally. They are a little bit staggered. A little bit... It's a weird dichotomy because the way they're moving, like, every time the foot comes down, it's steady. There's no hint that they're going to fall over. They're not staggering. They're not wobbly or weak. But every time they lift a foot, you can see, like, that effort you would take if you were starving and hungry and you haven't eaten in a while and you're still trying to make yourself keep going. So, like, every momentum upward seems like really, really hard, really, really struggling, but then they step down firmly without any wobble or topple. They all also seem very, very thin, except here and there you see one with a belly that's kind of bloated.
And they don't know that we're there yet. They don't see us, recognize us. They haven't heard us.
To notice you yet. You are, I'm going to say, like a quarter mile ahead. So, and your hover bike's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be a little bit, a minute, not even a minute maybe, but 30, 40 seconds before the much louder Humvee type vehicles come rolling around the corner.
Yeah.
But so far they have not noticed you.
Y'all, there's about 30 or so creatures, mutants. I think that's what they are. They're walking weird. A couple of them have really bloated stomachs. A little bit further ahead of us. They haven't noticed me, but for sure they're probably going to notice when you come up with them loud vehicles.
So, as soon as I hear this, she'll probably kind of panic a little bit and just like do that thing, like almost send us flying, but then regain composure, just stop normally. All right.
It's not too late to turn back.
We have no reason to turn back.
Lower the radio down. I didn't hear anything.
Except for safety.
Do you have any sort of... Can you see what those creatures are from the seat you're in now? I don't know how your eyes work, if you have like some sort of magnification or whatnot.
You're asking Jack. Yeah, 1 second. Sorry, I thought you were asking Delilah. And I'm like,
Well,
why are you?
I mean,
Delilah, use your sniper!
I do actually have a scope on my rifle. So, actually, yes, I mean, I don't have supervision or anything. I don't know if it's sweet, but I do have a scope on my rifle. I can look a little bit better with, and she'll kind of look down the scope.
Yeah, between what you've experienced in the past, these are 100% zombies. They're a little weird because, like I said, there's everything about them. You would say these are people that have, not that you have tons of experience with it, but people that have wasted away. So you don't see the normal zombie behavior of like, oh look, there's a bite mark, there's a stab wound, there's a something that killed them, and then they got back up again. They look hungry.
Have we all, except
look-
Sybil, dealt with the zombies, by the way?
I will say yes, everyone but Sybil has had at least one encounter with a zombie at some point. What you think of them is up to you to roleplay as you see fit, but...
No, I'm wondering if they're the kind of, like, the initial Shaun of the Deads where they just kind of and they leave you alone, or if they're like Walking Dead where they're gonna lunge at me and start nomming on me.
Or maybe World War Z and they just sprint after you.
Shaun of the Dead.
That I'm gonna say you don't know.
Never dead. They just start crying.
Now, there are two drivers, T and Nakia. Did you guys like try and creep around the corner, or are you like standing down and waiting for Delilah?
I'm in my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're waiting for Delilah.
Unless you tell me you get out of the car, I'm assuming you're in your vehicle, but I wasn't sure if you were like gonna, all right, first gear, very slowly roll forward.
I mean, I asked Jack to turn their head out and see if they got zoomy zoom eyes, but other than that.
I did not detect pulses or body temperature off any of them.
As far as Arcula, he's definitely in the vehicle until he gets more information.
Do I recognize any of them? Like, do any of them look like there are people from our town?
Roll local knowledge.
Get to be cuckoo birds.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
That's a 9.
You're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, I got 2 in hometown knowledge. So do I roll 2d10 or do I just roll the 1d10?
You roll 2d10. If you have to.
Well, I have 1d10 in knowledge, but my hometown have 2.
So you roll 2d10.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah. You probably have 1d10 in knowledge because if you were asking me, knowledge almost never gets rolled by itself. It's very rare to have that be relevant. So having a good die type, but not necessarily a ton of dice, is good.
That makes sense. So yeah, 9 is with D10. So
you recognize the Badervins, Kathy and Jim. They lived over in Fort Valley, the rich people snot area north and east of Belmont. But they come into town every so often. Jim Baderman there was a bit of a gearhead, so we went over to the Lobsters on and often to have little projects done. And
well, shit, that's the Badermans. A little stuck up, but the kid was nice, really smart. Anyways, are y'all coming? Or are you gonna be quiet? Or
that wouldn't happen to be Noah's family, would it? Because this would just be very sad.
No.
I could see it. Noah beat him in.
It is up to Delilah, or Delilah shares this tidbit, but they're the town that got wiped out by the AI. Actually, no, now that I think about it, did Sybil ever share that with anyone else?
I've never told anyone.
Okay, then Delilah knows they're
we
from
only know
from Fort
she
Valley.
executed it. We don't know the outcome, as far as I know.
So it's up to Delilah if Delilah shares, but they're from Fort Valley. It's honestly, if the dogs start bugging you guys too much, tell me and I'll stop and go yell at them. But I'm trying to just ignore them in a moment. It's several miles, and by roads you would have to go into Flagstaff and then north back over to it. So it's not like it's a straight line.
What'd you say, Fort Smith? What was the place
Fort
called?
Valley.
Fort Valley. I'm gonna just
if you big maps, it's there.
Yeah, these the Vadermans were from Fort Valley. I think that's where all these people from. They probably got hit. But that's a herd if I've ever seen one. I don't know if and we can take off 1 or 2, but through 30 seems like a lot.
But not to run over.
I mean, could we go around?
For what it's worth, you guys are kind of off-road. You're
I mean,
probably
I guess-
about 5 minutes out of Fort Valley itself, and that's going to be like another hour to drive down to Belmont. Because you guys know you can't go through Flagstaff, so you definitely you have a hover bike and 2 Humvees. You're off-roading it through the...
Yeah. I guess that's technically true. We could just go through them.
It would take longer, but I mean, are we in a hurry?
To go through them?
No, I mean around them.
Sent message.
I think we should just go through them. I like that idea.
You're on
I
a
agree.
motorcycle.
Yeah, I'll just follow behind. It's fine.
They could just snatch you right off.
Well, I'll just wait behind, and I'll shoot the ones that don't get ran over.
I don't think that there's a lot of them. And I mean, if we run over them this way, we'll create a path and there'll be some around and they'll just
It doesn't
pick you
tell
off.
me
I don't think
anything.
this is a good
Are they
plan.
going to come after us or not?
You don't. I didn't answer that question, and I apologize for that. But none of you have enough experience to be like, I'm confident in how zombies behave. You have
Maybe-
all encountered people that did
Okay.
not go down until you headshot them, essentially. But
Okay.
I mean,
Maybe
did
me
I,
and T's car can just
yeah,
go
we'll
and
do
create a hole.
triangle.
Yes, I agree.
Or we go around, like just like a wide path around, and we don't have to worry about
mean-
anyone dying or.
Rock, paper,
He
scissors.
has a big cannon in his arm. We could just
those people
mow
are
them
already
down.
dead. I don't know if you need to worry about it.
I'm
not-
just worried about gas. Do we have enough gas to make detours?
I mean,
Or is
it was fully full.
I mean, it's do we have
right,
to
but
put
them
is gas
Humvees
something
get
we have
like
to put
4
in?
miles a gallon. Yes,
I've
we
always
need-
just shown up and my car was full.
I'm pretty sure Akila at least got a double dose because I saw them packing everything except for food in there. So
Did anyone actually check their gas tank, other than just checking the fuel gauge was full?
I assumed the AI was nice when they gave us
Oh,
cars.
no, like if you looked at the fuel gauge, it was full. Like there's no argument there. I'm not like saying, "Ha ha, your gas was low" or anything like that. But did anyone actually look over their vehicle, or do they just go, "This one looks like it'll hold the supplies I need. This one's a hover bike, so that'll help me scout a little better."
I want to say I did because like I spent like
I'll give you
hours-
that because you were down there longer. None
Yeah.
of these have gas tanks. They're all running off of some type of fusion generator that's fed by Ghost
See,
Rock.
I knew we didn't need to put gas in them.
From your experience, Ninja, they will have to be refueled periodically, but it's plugging Ghost Rock into a... It's having that certain type of rock and then shoving it in the engine, kind of like the second DeLorean in Back to the Future, where you pour the garbage in. There's not a gas tank.
I relay the same information to everybody.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I don't really have a Ghost Rock storehouse anywhere around here. So
Jack, can you hear me?
I can hear you,
He's
Akia.
listening. He's right here.
Can you sense or be able to find us ghost rocks?
I cannot sense ghost rocks. There are stores at the facility.
Oh, so we go back. It's a great plan.
Well, I have a duffel bag, but I don't want to run out of emergency supplies.
The vehicle should run for approximately 26 days before needing refuel.
Oh, well, then we're good.
So long
we don't need
as
to go
you
back
are
for
not
26 days,
traveling more
Sybil.
than 100 miles a day.
So we go around, get our people, and then come back. Easy peasy.
Going around with cost miles.
Yeah, so essentially the vehicles all have about 2,500 miles, give or take.
12
Fine,
miles.
we can go through, but I'm not getting out of this vehicle.
Well, I don't know why I thought Belmont was south of
Then
Flagstaff.
buckle your seatbelt because we're going through.
We're coming from the Grand Canyon, not Flagstaff, huh?
Yeah, you guys are, like I said, about 5 minutes out north and east of Fort Valley. If
No
you-
route found. What the?
There is no route because you guys are off-roading.
For the Grand Canyon.
Because the road would have gone through the death storm of screaming faces that is Flagstaff.
Yeah.
well, I say we let the Humvee go first.
Oh.
And then we follow right
You've
behind.
done this
That'd
before,
be
right?
great. It's going to be a screaming car.
Yeah, I'll just I'll stay back and if
Do you want to?
anything-
Could we like strap your motorbike to the Humvee and you can hop in with us?
No, I got a scope. I'll
Google
just stay
Maps
back.
is
I can
stupid.
stay back a little bit.
I do not have a good feeling about this.
California.
I reach into
No.
the back seat and grab a sword and hand it to Sybil, and I just look at it and say, if they get too close, use this. Hasta la
have a
vista,
gun.
baby.
Now, to be clear, this isn't a personal one, right? This is
Stick
something
him
you
in
took
the
from the
eyes.
facility.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's the one.
So yeah, so this is a functional version of those wall hangers, but it's kind of like that rainbow-hued metal. It has no super whatsoever. The grip is just hard leather wrapped. It's clearly made for use and utility, and to store easily. It also has two weird brackets that you're not sure what those are for, but a military person would know that's to bayonet it on the end of a rifle. But it's a short sword.
Thank you.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay,
I
well,
just, out of anticipation, I just put the pedal to the middle.
Oh, all right. You need brace for impact. If any of those come near the window, Jack, can you just get the gun thingy you have in your arm, or does that need to recharge?
I will do my best to handle the situation.
I'm gonna do
Don't
the.
hit,
I'm gonna
don't hit
sit back.
Delilah.
I'm gonna hold back just a little bit until they get through, and I'll watch them through the scope,
What's Sybil doing?
panicking.
Crying.
panicking, holding my rainbow sword and putting my seatbelt on and holding onto your arm a little too tight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, depending on what you were doing, I was gonna like extend my arm out, as a sign of support, and just tell
Like when you hit the brakes
hold
really
on.
hard to your passenger.
Yeah,
All right.
hold on.
You're leading the way, Akia. Go ahead and roll me a driving.
Okay.
I love it, love it. Let's see.
I forgot to do something for this. Keep going. I forgot to. We wanted to add the chat on.
Oh,
that's
there's
fine.
driving. Oh wow. Okay. Out of my three, 10 was the highest.
10? Okay. 10's good. You rev the engine, and you hit the gas. And it's a very, very bumpy ride. Sybil, you're being thrown around in a way you are definitely not used to in a... don't mind the double mute for a second, people watching the stream. In a way that you are definitely not used to, as he just slams the gas and goes. Yeah.
I imagine I'm just screaming, just constantly.
You hit the first wave of zombies. They kind of turn a little bit.
Then they shoot lasers out their eyes.
I got a sword.
There we go. Sorry, distracted there while I was fixing that. Yes, you hit them. You plow into them. You run over like the first 3 or 4 without any slowing whatsoever. And then it starts to slow down a little bit. And you're still moving. Don't get me wrong. You're still pushing through, but it's pushing. And they're all at the edges of your windows, just...
I just keep gripping your arm like harder and harder.
Oh.
And T, you just barreled in behind, right?
Close.
Jack. Oh,
Such a bad idea.
Jack. We need open fire.
We need open fire when it's necessary.
Yeah, Jack.
We need more momentum.
Jack looks at T. Do you wish me to engage?
No,
All right.
only when necessary.
Define necessary. Correction. When your lives are in danger. I understand.
There you go. If they start hopping on that car, on that little scooty puff over there, or on this car, then engage.
Understood. Yeah, you guys are pushing through. You're making headway. Roll me one more driving roll.
For both of us?
Just him. You're following the pocket behind. Actually, yeah, give me one. Because once you guys slow down, it's not a perfect pocket that you're diving through. Because Delilah's on let's face it, a VTOL motorcycle. They can maneuver and bank very, very easily.
Yeah, I'm not going through with them yet. I'm heading. I stayed back,
Yeah.
and I'm like watching because I can go around a little bit easier than they could.
Yeah. But yeah, this is mostly going to be off Akia's drive roll, but we'll have T do one just to make sure You didn't slow down too. How good are you at staying right behind them and
I got
not
an
making
8.
enough of a gap that the zombies file in?
I'm trying to find my D8s. Give me a sec. Okay. Oh, come here. Where'd you go? What? I got 14.
14? Okay, yeah, you guys are fine. It takes about 10 minutes of very, very white
Crunchy
knuckles. This is
zombies.
not pleasant. This is not pleasant. Because other than the first ones you hit, when you slammed into them, you're not really running them over. They're not showing enough dumbness to like stand in front of the vehicle and then go down underneath it. They're like getting smacked and rolling out of the way and clinging at the sides, but you're just... Most of what slowed you down after the initial impact was just if you slam the gas, who knows if you'll hit a rock weird or tip strange or get stuck. So you've just been steadily pushing through. But yeah, 10 minutes later, Sybil, since you've never encountered a zombie, roll me a guts.
Okay, what's that under?
Spirit.
Do I have
It's
some?
only
Okay.
on the Akila's arm. Just gonna start puking on him.
Well, and I think, hold on.
And while we're doing this, roll me a cognition. T, this is just for information for you, not a roll that if you fail, bad things happen.
Didn't you take a negative to guts?
I'm pretty sure that's what I'm looking.
Squeamish? Yeah, I think I have that too.
Oh no, I crossed out squeamish. I am
Oh,
not
okay.
squeamish. I am yeller and thin-skinned and highfalutin.
Well, none of those are going to hurt your roll here. Squeamish
So-
would have, just because, you know,
Free and
Akia's running people over.
Yeah. Okay. So my spirit is 1d12. I rolled a 7.
Okay. I mean, you're in control of your character, so you rationalize how you handle this information and this presenting. But yeah, this is your first experience with a Walking Dead, so depending on how much you believe Delilah, because I know Delilah will explain this to you.
I didn't believe her at all. I'm utterly terrified.
So from your perspective, you guys just ran over a bunch of sick people.
Yeah.
Okay, just letting you. And again, how you adapt to this information is all on you. But
Utterly panicked.
you made your guts
Clinging
roll,
on
so
for,
you're
like-
not like freaking out.
Dear life, trying to hide my like face in his arm that's across me, just trying to be small.
And what did you get, T?
7.
7? And I'll tell you all of this in the angle, well, it's up to you to share. T, these look exactly like the ones you've encountered before. The ones you encountered south of here when you went out to check out Phoenix during that 3-week time skip between the 0 session and the start. These are exactly like the type you encountered. For the
Making
rest of you,
headway.
these ones are weird because you're like still kind of like, how did they die? You know, all the ones we've encountered, there was a bite. There was, you know, standard zombie stuff. There was a bite, something that got injured and infected and then made them sick and they died and they got back up again. These ones don't have marks other than, you know, now that you guys are running them over. You guys make it through.
Well, it seems like that worked. I'll meet you on the other side, and I'll just
Yeah.
try to sneak
As
around.
you watch, they give chase to the trucks for about 10 minutes more. But like once the trucks got through the crowd, they just got up to going about 30 miles an hour, and there's just the people couldn't keep up on foot. You guys make it to Fort Valley, Arizona.
I'm still holding on to Aquila.
As you walk through this area, Fort Valley was a rich people resort. It's like Vail, Colorado. It's something that was bought up by the 1% and used as a retirement community, almost like a little place where they could do what they want type thing. That said, all the houses are very nice. Everything's very, very pretty. All of them have huge yards. Like if you end up zooming in on the map, you'll find like everything's like an almost an acre lot. There's almost no houses side by side unless they were done that way on purpose. You don't see anyone. You don't see bodies. You don't see people. And every house you go near, you see scorch marks.
This is strange, y'all, because I've been delivering food out here. Like, it's a ghost town, and it was not like this a few days ago.
Well, you probably just ran them all over there. What was that?
Yeah, there's probably like 5 to 10 families still up here last you had checked, Delilah.
Yeah, they were alive and breathing. Them things that you just ran over were undead. So they're, I guess, technically alive, but they're not,
Dead? Like
alive.
dead?
Yeah, we don't like using the Z word. But zombies, I guess you could call them. We call them mutants back home.
Back home?
Yeah, like we where we live.
Why?
For us that leave the house occasionally, not all of us have been
Like
trapped
in X-Men.
No, well, kind
They
of.
have powers?
Yeah, sometimes they do. Yeah, sometimes they're like super strong or super fast or got like one big arm and.
Okay, let's just get our friends and let's go back. Why are we out here? What are we doing?
What time of day is it?
At this point, probably getting into the afternoon, because you guys left in the morning,
Okay.
and it's like not a huge distance from the canyon to Belmont, but you're off road, and you had to go around Humphreys Peak.
Let's just keep going. Let's get this town's a ghost town. There's nothing here for us. Let's go.
I just
That's a spit.
saying that this seems weird. I've never seen scorch marks like these before. Usually the mutants, they attack and they leave trails of blood and guts. And
It's fine. Maybe they were at a barbecue that went bad. Let's just go.
Have you been to many barbecues?
No, I haven't. Okay, but let's just go.
Negative.
You want to stay and see what they are
There's no one else here.
until there is.
Well, I'm just concerned about, this whatever happened here might happen at home. And
Then let's
maybe even
just
at
not
the
go home.
shelter, too.
That's true.
Could
We
happen
are
at the
gonna
shelter.
take them out of here.
I'm more curious to see what happened. Like, what happened
Why?
here?
It's obviously not good. We just murdered a bunch of things.
We didn't do this. Did we do this? Did you do this?
No, I didn't do anything. I've never done anything. No. Look.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe you did.
I wasn't driving.
This happened before we got here. This is not done from a vehicle. This is some type
We
of
just
burn.
ran them over.
But if you think about it, your family was the one who put them there in the first place.
Where's that town nearby that we were talking about? Because they weren't good enough for your little fancy house.
They were old or something. I don't remember.
That was this town here.
Well, then why are we here? Let's go. They're old and decrepit and they don't need us.
Jack pipes up because this is the direct path from the facility to Belmont. We need to take a parent break.
I don't know.
I know what that means. I know what that means when both parents are like.
She's crying. You want it?
Okay, we're gonna take a very quick be right back while we let parents do stuff. We'll be right back.
That sounds about right.
Oh no, the phone's dead, everyone. Sorry about that. We're back. Yeah, you guys are... Sorry, you guys were in the middle of a conversation about whether or not you should stop here or go through, or why are we even here. Jack just gave an arbitrary straight answer of it was the straight line from where you started to where you're going.
Look, we need to just get out of here. There's nothing good is going to come from scorch marks or more of your bloated people or anything. Let's just get back to our people, get them wrangled up, and get back to safety.
You say anything else about the town as we're driving through it?
It does seem like something's off.
Maybe they
So-
left. Maybe they got
I'm
bored.
gonna slowly off my radio as we're driving through.
Anything look off?
There are no life forms within 100 yards of my location, other than you all.
I'm gonna kind of.
Any
I do not
guesses
detect
on what
animals,
this?
creatures. Oh, well, that is easy. Laser weaponry. I believe the facility decided these people were not suitable for continued preservation of humanity.
Sybil annihilated.
I didn't do that.
You
don't
ordered
believe
their
I
death.
I am
Don't
muted.
Yeah,
I
was
should
gonna say,
not-
no
Yeah,
one
sorry.
can hear
I'm
this. Yeah, no one can hear this.
I apologize because I glitched out too and
Alright.
almost started talking back to Sybil as Jack.
I heard.
Lovely. Lovely. All right.
The AI's protocols were not changed until the following morning, when you all decided to take a different approach.
I see. Thank you. Always helpful.
You're welcome.
I'm
Turn
just.
the radio back on.
Did you guys want to snoop around for loot to take down to the others, or are we just going on our way?
The more the merrier.
Making our way.
I think.
Anyway,
I think we should probably head home first.
There might be
Sounds good.
survivors.
Are there like dead bodies around?
Jack
A lot of
said there-
blood and.
there's no survivors within 100 miles except us.
Was it 100 miles or 10 miles?
100 miles.
Okay.
No, you're not seeing any bodies, any blood.
It's just weird. Like I've never seen anything like this.
Maybe we just take it as a blessing that there's nothing to, come for us.
Sybil.
I don't think they would take it as a blessing.
They
Yeah.
probably just moved on.
Sybil, shut up.
They were just walking right.
We need to go home. We need to go now. I don't.
Oh,
we
me, oh,
need to
me, oh,
go.
me, oh, me, oh, me.
And I'll just start
Oh, me, oh, me, oh, me.
towards home.
Go on with.
You guys head towards Belmont. Unless anyone is specifically having any other conversations, I'm pretty much going to say you get there. You go driving into town. Where are you guys heading? To the house? To the diner? To...
Back to where we set up the home base area. So probably go back to my dad.
Okay. Well, you'll be happy to know because I changed reality, but that's listed as a subway. On Shadow Mountain Drive.
If there's a central area, like a fountain or a statue or some sort of central thing, that's where we'll park.
I mean, there's sort of a roundabout circle nearby, but this is actually a truck stop. There's the diner was also a gas station, a few other things. It's like the Red Rocket in West Virginia, the big one. It's just tons of space where you can park semis, trailers, cars, gas pumps, everything.
We're gonna be here, Delilah. You go get your father, and yeah.
Already on my way. And she'll just towards.
I'll walk inside the gas station.
I'm gonna
You
follow.
never got out of your car. You drove into the gas station.
Yeah, you didn't specify you got out, unlocked your seatbelt, opened the door, so... Delilah Humpy slams into the diner. No.
Oh gosh, it's the scooter car that in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, yes.
I want you to know how much I'm fighting the urge to say that's what your bike is now, Delilah, just because you put the image on my mind. It's not. It's not. You were lucky. In fact, if you actually care about your bike, if you look at the cover of the core book that you downloaded, that's what a hover bike is.
Cool.
Essentially. But anyway, yeah. I mean, honestly, Delilah beat you guys a little bit because the hover bike can just slide up a little bit closer than when you guys park. But you all get there roughly equivalent. Delilah walks in first. You see your dad looking up from a pile of papers. Oh, good, you're back. Did you find anything useful, or at least what happened to poor Noah up there?
Daddy, there's a lot of shit that has happened. First of all, Sybil's family. They did all of this. Like, all of it.
What do you mean?
There's a facility up by the canyon that's designed to hold about 50 people. We can live there for years, but only 50 of us. Fort Smith. Wait, what was the place called? I couldn't want to call it. Oh yeah, Fort Valley is gone.
It's gone.
Like nothing that we've seen. It wasn't the mutants.
Jim Baderman just checked in last week.
That's what I said. I said I would be here delivering food to them, but they're gone. It was some kind of laser, some kind of technology that I'm pretty sure Sybil's family has something to do with it. She was acting mighty weird while we were driving through there, like she didn't want to be there and she wanted to go quick, and she kept talking some nonsense, making excuses. It was just strange. But I mean, I can't prove anything.
She's
but
not really equipped for this world, kiddo.
we can't trust her. Yeah, we can't trust her. Can't trust her family either.
Well, on that point, we got some good news, because I think we're going to be able to be self-sufficient. You remember the Smiths, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, at least some of them survived. Miss Rosemary came out about a day and a half ago with 4 or 5 people that they say are employed by the company, and they brought food, supplies, seeds, things to help with planting. Looks like.
Oh, okay. I always liked Rosemary.
Looks like we're going to be able to start getting things back together again.
She was always a good person, good to us, especially when Mama died. That's good. I think we're dealing with more than just mutants. Those zombie mutant things. I think we're dealing with something more. The things that are hovering around Flagstaff and whatever the hell Sybil's family's up to, the Hellstrom family. I know she's not involved with it because she's not smart enough, and they don't really like her. They usually leave her out of stuff, and I can kind of see why. It's fine. I mean, she's. I think I can't blame her. She was brought up that way, and I don't know how it is to be left out of things, I guess. But I don't know. There's some weird shit going on. Like that we met Sybil's cousin. You remember the handsy one that you had to talk to about playing those games?
I remember that kid.
Yeah, he's a robot now. Like he's got a gun in his arm.
That's mighty strange.
I know. I'm telling you. But I had a shower, got changed. The facility is nice, so I'll give you that. But
No, you say facility. Was it? You said they're up to bad things. Were there like guards there? Did anyone try and shoot at you? I mean, you look all right. You look like you.
Well, there's a lot. It's pretty much run by computers. There is one floor that we had to kind of fight for our lives. It's kind of overrun, but the rest of it, there's food. There's a restaurant. There's a really nice strip mall full of different restaurants, and sleeping quarters are real nice. They'll turn you into robots. Apparently, that's a thing now.
That sounds a little off,
but we could get your leg replaced. I mean, that's something to consider. But I don't want leave home. I mean, I don't know. I'm conflicted.
Well, why don't you get a good meal? We'll take a look here, and if the facility, so it wasn't like hostile, you could go. You went in.
As long as you're with a Hellstrom, remember, so we gotta protect Sybil. I don't like it, but she's our ticket in there.
All
So
right.
we've got to do what we can to make her feel like she's welcome, but we can't trust her. Please understand that. She can't be trusted. I'm pretty sure she did something to the people in Fort Valley. I don't want that same thing to happen here. I don't want to. I don't know.
I understand. Well, get your friends inside. Let's get you a warm meal. You can tell us all about it. We'll think about what to do next. No one ever did well off of quick rushing decisions, right?
For sure. And, maybe we can get Dr. Acula to tell us one of his silly stories or something while we eat dinner. Make sure we give Sybil that new recipe of ranch that we made,
You'd
the
be happy to know
sour.
Rosemary brought a whole supply.
She'll be
remembered how
happy.
much Sybil liked it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Rosemary and Sybil usually got along, if I'm remembering correctly. Anyways, it's good that I'm glad she's okay. She was always good to us.
Go check on your friends, and we should be good.
Do we have security set up?
We got some of the boys around here. There's about 8 or 9 that have started volunteering to take shifts, keep an eye on things. Can't say we have security, but we got lookouts. Give word.
There was a herd coming from Fort Valley. I think there was some of the residents. We ran some of them over, but they were definitely walkers.
I thought you meant cows until.
No, the bad kind of herd.
I'll have some of the boys keep a lookout towards Fort Valley.
They were heading this direction.
All right.
They were walking mighty slow, but they're heading this direction. We did take some of them out, though.
Well, you've been through a lot. We'll go ahead and go over everything over a meal in a bit here. AKA that way we don't rehash the entire session, but
She gives him a hug. She runs up and gives him a hug and kind of kisses him on the cheek and take care of yourself. Daddy, tell Rosemary I said hi.
Oh, you can tell her yourself she should be here in a little bit. She was planning on gathering everyone here to talk about her big vision for Yasmin. She's trying to take charge, but leadership's leadership. If she gets the people safe and fed, I'm not gonna kind of stand in the way, right?
Makes sense. She was trustworthy. I think we could trust her.
While you guys are outside, by the way, did any of you actually follow in on Delilah, or are you all just kind of waiting outside?
No, I'm just kind of like seeing if there's anyone else that I know is unofficially like one of the people that are passing out or taking care of the townsfolk. In which case, I'll let them like take a box of provisions that I have in the car.
Yeah, and I have names for these people and everything.
Well, this is Lavender.
Yep, there we go.
I have a bag of I've got that bag of food and weapons and stuff that I had. That big duffel bag. I'll go grab it off the hover bike and give it to Dad.
A couple of people come out and they start helping. Once you explain that you brought supplies, they start helping you guys, kind of bringing everything into the diner / truck stop and getting stuff squared away. While this is all happening, you start seeing people are coming in, starting to congregate. Honestly, most of you have no idea who these people are, but you recognize a person here and there who was at the party. And
I'm gonna find Sybil and stand next to her.
And they don't seem like they're coming up to you or anything. They're just all kind of starting to gather in to this parking lot. And as you guys are sitting there, Sybil, you hear a voice behind you. As I live and breathe, Sybil, darling, is that you?
Rosemary?
Yes. How are you doing? They said you'd survived. I wasn't sure. You turn, you see is a dark-haired brunette woman with kind of a little bit of a beak of a nose, wearing a lab coat, holding like an iPad, and she comes walking up, just big grin.
It's so good to see a familiar face. I'm going to just run and hug her.
Yeah, she gives you a hug back. How are you doing, dear? I've had dreadful
Not,
things.
not good.
No, it's been bad out there. It's been bad, but I'm so delighted to see Mr. Delilah. What was your last name? Oh, good. None of us had one. I don't feel as bad now.
I do. No, we do have a Love Good. Was it Love
Love
Good?
good. There we go.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
It was the name of the restaurant.
But I hear Mr. Lovegood did such a wonderful job keeping everything safe here. I'm impressed.
I have it on a Google Doc.
I'm so
But yeah.
impressed that we're going to.
I'm looking at the thing.
We've decided to make this our base of operations for the rebuilding efforts.
I don't know. Are you sure you want to do that?
Of course, dear. We've looked
I
at
mean,
all the areas. There's no
have you-
place better set up here than Belmont.
I mean, I have a place.
You have a place, really?
I mean,
I'll tell you.
Freaking.
I'm sure your house
Rosemary
is very
looks
nice.
like-
It's over in the corner, but I mean,
No,
that's
no.
part of Belmont.
I mean, how many people do you have here?
Well, I brought 20. I want to say there's about 87 here in town, from what Mr. Lovegood told me, and yeah, we haven't had a chance to sweep out one yet. We came north from Phoenix. You know, the rebuilding's going well there, and they decided it was finally time to send out groups elsewhere to try and see if we can't make sure people get back on their feet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Feet. What? Are you gonna stay here forever?
Well, not forever,
All
but
100
We-
to 120 of you?
we're going to get Belmont on its feet, and you know, by then our scientists have done wonderful things, dear, down south. We're going to try and actually reclaim Flagstaff is the plan.
Oh. That's a good one. There's so many of you. There's so many people here. Are they all good people?
Oh yes, my people are very well selected. The family does not hire anyone without a thorough background check.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it's lovely to see you. I need to talk to some friends.
Of course. Just
But we'll catch back up, okay? Over some tea. Do they have that still?
we've
that a-
brought some, absolutely,
Oh my
dear.
gosh.
And you ought
the
to tell me
comforts
about
of-
this place you have. It sounds fascinating.
Yeah. It has things. But I need to talk to some. I've made some friends. I think.
All of you that are there can go ahead and roll scrutinize, by the way, as this conversation is going on. I am not GLaDOS. What do you take me for? A potato?
That's a 6 for me.
Okay. Anyone else? Boba Ninja Kitsu?
I don't know if
Oh, I get
anyone
to roll
else is
too?
there.
Well, you guys were all kind of there with this conversation with Rosemary.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh,
I
okay.
know I'm standing
Okay.
right next to. I said I was
Yeah.
standing right next
So
to
I get an
Sybil,
extra
so-
dice.
12 Kitsu? Okay.
I have
And
to
what did
find.
you get, Ninja?
Okay, so I rolled my 4. On one of those numbers was for me to explode, and my next one was a 5. So do I just add the 8 and the 5 together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, whatever
the-
number rolls max, you then roll another die and add it to that.
Okay, so just 13 then.
Okay.
I roll an 8.
All right, anyone who got 7 or better, which I think sadly is everyone but GIF. You notice specifically that Rosemary asked more than once about Boba's place, but nothing else got repeated. Like everything else, it was just kind of like, oh, that's wonderful. Oh, yes, it's so terrible. Oh, yes, you have a place, you say. At the same time, those of you who got over 10, so Akia and T, noticed that she specifically started glancing at Jack and looking him up and down.
Who am I near?
It's kind of a crowd situation at this point. No one's crowding anyone like a personal space, but you guys were out in the parking lot. You pulled up and parked. Delilah came back out from talking to Dad. You guys were kind of helping people unload some of the supplies. People started congregating. You weren't sure why, and then this conversation happened with this scientist walking up to Sybil.
I think.
I'm a,
Oh yeah, go ahead. No, you're good. You're good. You good.
I'm gonna whisper to T and just tell her this woman is not to be trusted.
Oh, you got that vibe too.
I think as soon as they start talking about and I know I didn't hear more than once, but when she starts opening her mouth and blabbing about the facility, I'm gonna walk up to Sybil and be like, "Sybil, darling, oh hey Rosemary, it's good to see you again."
You know Rosemary too?
Delilah, how are you doing, dear?
Isn't Rosemary just the best?
Sure is.
I gotta go
Thank
get
you.
ready, but I'll talk to you all later.
Thank
Oh my
you.
gosh, we need to catch up. It's been so long.
Sybil, just a minute, Rosemary. I need to borrow Sybil for a second.
Oh, of course, we don't want to get hit by a stun baton, right? Those hats.
Sure.
Where's Jack?
I'm gonna put my arm around her and be like, "Daddy
I
made
sent you a message.
Dad, you gotta check this new sandwich out Daddy made in your honor. We call it the Sybil."
And as far as I know, Jack is
What?
helping me
It's
unload
mostly
the
when
car.
Yeah, Jack's just there with you guys. Nowhere in specific.
Okay.
And then we'll kind of have my arm around her and just talking about the sandwich. And then as soon as we're kind of out of earshot, I'll be like, "Sybil, you might want to keep it on the down low that we found that
Well, I mean,
facility. We don't know who we can trust. Now, I trust Rosemary, I do, but
yeah,
it's been a while since I've seen her, and I don't remember her looking like that. It seems like
Yeah, she didn't really like wear lab coats. or
No, I
anything.
don't
I
remember
mean, she was
that
more
either. She
fashionable,
was,
but I thought maybe it's been some hard times. Maybe she couldn't like find a Bloomingdale's.
well, she was a farmer, and I always looked up to her. She was always a fashionable farmer.
Are you sure she was a farmer? I don't think she was a farmer.
I mean, she knows how to
what was she
farm.
farming?
She had a
Okay.
beautiful garden.
Well, that's not farming. That's
She's an herbalist or whatever you call them. I don't know.
You know what? Potato.
I think that's what she did.
She
Herbology?
has. I mean, she said she had good people. What if we just took them and?
Botanist? Oh, botanist. That's what they are called. Sorry, it's been a long day. Yeah, she's a botanist, wasn't she? Something to do with plants, I thought, but maybe not.
Either way, I
I'm
mean,
also going to
she's good people.
like nudge them back in the car, kind of like just put the potato there too, because potato will be noisy if anything goes wrong, and lock the cars from all the angle. I'll also say that I have like just one crate of stuff, but I let everybody else in town have the rest.
As you notice, sorry.
Guy at GLaDOS.
So you guys didn't like that D&D dad joke. I'll have to come up with another one. But yeah, everyone starts congregating.
I don't think I say it again. I don't think
Yeah, I didn't hear a...
Yeah, I didn't hear it either.
Rosemary said as she walked away, said, where is it? Where's the exact wording? How does it feel to get hit by a stun baton?
It hurts. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, God. Boo.
You're right.
I would have said it mega hurts, but
A mega would be good. Could be worse. Like I said, why was the zombie falling asleep?
because he was dead tired.
He was dead tired.
Fucking hell, no.
Jack.
Does anyone
Hey,
know if
Sing
I
in the
could
car.
take some of my butt flesh and graft it onto someone who isn't a relative?
What?
Wait, what?
Asking for a friend.
I'm sorry. I have to. Did I hear the word butt flesh?
I had to go weird. I had to find a bad pun.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did say butt flesh.
Yes.
If you want to talk to Jack, I'm having him kind of stay over here by the car, Keela.
You know what happened to
I'll
the
walk
rest of
over to
those?
Jack.
You know what happened to the rest of those zombies that we didn't ran over? They were mighty exhausted.
Ugh.
Butt flesh.
Butt flesh.
No, there's no butt flesh in that sandwich. I actually made that sandwich up. I didn't get you away for a second.
No,
Um,
it's not pork butt?
Yummy.
Pork butt and ranch. I mean, we could make it. I don't think we have any pork right now, but we might have some of that.
As Mr. Love goes walking by, you know pork butt's not actually the butt, right, Sybil?
No, I had no idea. What is it then?
Oh, Dad, we got to make a sandwich called the Sybil now. So just make sure there's ranch or something on it. Maybe
I
some
also like
ranch.
tomatoes.
plain white bread,
No.
tomatoes, and I don't know, like lettuce
Cheese.
or something. Maybe
I
it's like
like
a
cheese.
BLT, but just with a LT.
And
cheese.
tofu.
Tofu.
That sounds
Cheese.
good. And you know
You're
what?
gluten free.
We'll put some.
No, not.
We'll go ahead and put some pork butt
That's
on.
right.
And dear pork butt.
What?
Gluten.
What is-
Gluten is not vegetarian. I'm completely mixed up. Whatever. It's a character for tofu.
Pork butt consists of parts of the neck and the shoulder blade and the upper arm of the pig.
Pass. But I mean, not pass with the pork butt, but it's going to be a butt, okay? Can we just agree it's a butt?
You know.
I'll be able to see you later.
Last time we were talking about robot things, and now we're talking about butts, and this is.
I mean, everyone loves a good butt, right? Pork butt, human butt, bubble butt.
I remember you saying something about Noah's butt.
Poor Noah.
Flat butt.
Sybil.
As everyone's gathering around and you guys are having this conversation, you notice Rosemary
Abigail.
up on. Yes.
Where did we put Noah? Is he still just in Sybil's front
He's
yard?
just dead, okay?
You
Get
guys
over
have
Noah.
been gone for 3 days. It's presumed Mr. Lovegood had him taken care of one way or the other.
Okay.
You guys.
Well,
He's back alive.
You guys.
It's just last game you were like, I'm gonna bring him back for the dead.
No.
Okay.
You guys did leave him outside Sybil's house, but it was under the logic of there are people that were staying behind that said we'll take care of him, not like you just abandoned the corpse to rot. You didn't,
I wanted to
you
ask
didn't treat him like
Jack some
Yamcha.
questions.
Go right ahead. Jack's sitting. in
My
the car
first
petting the
question-
dog.
My first question to Jack was: is there anybody else that's like him?
Like me in what way? The program that you've used to revive me is not unknown to many governments. There are likely many people in a similar situation as myself.
Is there any way we could make another at the facility?
Yes, the facility has multiple creatures and spirits stowed away, as well as facilities and operations to transform people into
We even
cybernetic
visited it.
individuals.
Didn't you go with us? Oh, you probably weren't with us.
He didn't go with you guys. In fact, I don't think he was
No,
in the elevator
no,
to see Jack's 2.
I know that.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
That-
Gotta quit doing that.
Jack, are you able to? Well, go ahead.
I don't think you want to go through that. It's a weird little demon thing in Jack's chest.
It does result in your biological death.
Interesting.
Blink, blink, blink.
But I have very, very good suspicion, and T can back me up on this. We must be able to. Wait, what? What happened?
Just T's face of what?
Oh. That girl or that woman over there, Rosemary, as they call her. Is there any way you can read her vital signs?
I already had him do that.
Blood pressure 120 over 87. Pulse is whatever a good pulse is. I actually don't know vitals well enough to read off, but
80 over 130.
Is there any way we can send like a spy program or robots after her to spy on her?
do you have
I don't trust
such
her.
a robot?
That's a little.
Wait, me?
We of course we could. We would need to have
Oh.
such a robot. Do you have one?
That's why I was asking, was there any more like you so we can...
Again, there are many like me. I do not know of any in the nearby area. I do not sense any walking with cybernetics. If you mean of the
This is-
prototype model, there are 4 others, none of which are here
Yeah.
at this time.
Project Horseman.
Searching.
Yeah, facility said there's 4, and he was like the beta.
One is approximately 5 miles east of here.
What? Oh, we gotta go there.
Another
Okay, go there.
is west of here, approximately however many miles it is to like the coast of California. Another is north, but basically reads off the same thing you guys got told yesterday. It's one's east of the Mississippi, one's in Montana, one's in California, but this one's one of them's nearby, miles away.
I go up to Delilah and whisper to her what you just said.
445 miles.
Sheesh.
To California.
Huh?
I mean, we've got all the materials. We could always check it out, but gonna need some of that ghost rock. Fuel the vehicles.
To go 5 miles?
It's 5 miles.
Oh, I thought you said 500 miles. I'm sorry.
It's about 500
That's
miles
for
to
California.
There's one 5 miles east of here, and then the others are way east, way west, way north.
Oh, then yeah, we most definitely should go check that out. We need to
Delilah,
What's it like?
are
in
you
New
going
York
to
City?
send your family to the facility?
If it comes to it, probably. If they're in danger, it's the safest place. But I don't trust Sybil.
I don't either.
I think she killed those people in Fort Smith. I always want to call it Fort Smith. Fort Valley. I think she had something to do with that. It seems really the way she was acting. It seemed mighty strange that. I don't know. Did you catch anything weird? I mean, you were in the car with her. Was she acting weird while we were driving through that city?
She didn't
She's like
face.
she's very off key.
Yeah. And she seemed on a little over fearful when we was going over the zombies.
Yeah, but it
Just
was
seemed
like,
odd.
but like she was different when we were in town. You know,
guys are
like.
suspicious based on her not having been dealing with
Mhm.
these.
No, I'm just saying it was different. Like in the zombie thing, she was just kind of oblivious. But when we were in town, it's like she was trying to
Did
avoid.
Rosemary
any-
walk away, by the way? Or is she
Yes.
kind of hovering around?
Nope, she
like
walked
a
away.
bad
She went inside.
Mosquito.
Where am I?
I thought you were talking to Daddy about the pork butt sandwich.
Oh, okay. I thought you were right there too. That's what I was like. I can hear all of this, can't I?
You guys are in a rough crowd around. Unless you're like deliberately.
No, I'm assuming Dr.
Okay,
Acula
you
signaled
stepped
me
away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, 'cause
Continue.
I did said, hey, Daddy, we need to make a sandwich for Sybil, and then I kind of ducked out.
You guys are in a rough
Sad
crowd, so if one of
sad
you
bologna
says, "I talk
sandwich.
privately to another," I'm just like,
Mhm.
"Okay, you stepped away a little bit," and not like they stealthed and snuck and where'd they go? Just they're right over there talking.
So these horsemen people, you say one's 5 miles that way. Is this the bad one or is this the anti-horseman?
Do you go over to ask Jack, or are you asking?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't walk away with them. No, I was hanging out with.
What do you mean the bad one?
Well, the facility said there's 4
Yes.
robots, and then there's like 4 anti-robots.
Incorrect.
What? That's what it said.
The 4
Ooga
robots
booga.
are designed to try and handle redacted.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay, and just making sure you pick that up. He didn't say redacted casually. He like went to like he was gonna explain more, and then his database wasn't there. Yeah.
Alright. Redacted.
Maybe we should. I mean, what?
You muted yourself. What'd you say?
No, I was just saying.
Yeah.
What time it was it in?
Oh.
What time is it in the town? I had to clear my voice. I had a frog in there.
フィールドへはすべてのものに成長
Is it
をも
like
たらします。
midday or? I don't remember what time he said it was.
It's a little bit later afternoon at this point because it was probably a little bit afternoon when you guys went through Fort Valley, and then it was just another half hour or so back to home.
I mean, 5 miles away, we can make that there today and be back by tonight. If maybe it could be a little dark, give us some cover. But
Depend on how we handle it.
we do need to bring Sybil, though.
Do we have to?
If some of those robots show up, she's the key of stopping them. They won't attack Hellstroms. They'll
Are
listen
you
to
sure?
her.
Make sure she has her sandwiches and ranch, and we should be fine.
How do you know she won't sick the robots on us?
I don't. But if we're next to her, I don't see why she would sick the robots after us. It seemed like in whatever happened in Ford Valley, it seemed like that wasn't like a single solitary shot. It was the entire town.
If Sybil asks you to wipe us out, Jack, are you going to listen to her, or are you just going to listen to yourself?
I am not bound by any specific orders to listen to others. I have my own protocols in AI that I will not circumvent.
What about the facility, Jack? If Sybil asked the facility to do something like eradicate all
Facility's
of
not
us,
here, though.
would the facility do it?
The facility will respond appropriately to any Hellstrom request or any employee of Hellstrom Ministries.
There you go. I'm
And
just
that
saying.
And that also goes for the rogue robots that was down there as well.
I knew I should have taken that internship.
The Ashura units are malfunctions, failure. They are uncooperative.
Jack, you have
They
records of
can
the
be aimed, but they cannot be controlled.
you have records of the employees of the Hailstroms.
I do.
Is Rosemary employed by the Hailstroms?
Accessing. Rosemary Smith has no employment history with Hellstrom Industries.
Has she ever applied to work for there?
Accessing. No.
What about a competing Hellstrom company?
I do not have access to data banks of other companies.
Darn.
I did not have access to these until we went to the facility.
Just a second, Beans. I'll come get you food.
Right. Over here like, shut up. Quit meowing.
I know it's been a day or two. I know. I understand. I will come and say hi.
As you guys are having this conversation, by the way, you suddenly hear that feedback sound of like someone tapping a mic, and you glance up and you see Rosemary's on top of the quick trip, essentially. Hello, people of Belmont. I'm so glad to see you all. I haven't had a chance to talk to each of you individually, but know that you're in my thoughts. I understand that you have been through much in the last weeks, as it seems as if the world has ended, but I'm here to tell you that it has not. Just 1 week ago, we restored power to Phoenix.
She lying.
At that point, you were in Phoenix about a week ago, and it was covered in a ghost storm of death. You could not find food anywhere, and the zombies you encountered were all like the ones you guys just dealt with.
She lying.
Whereas,
I'm
for
down there,
what it's
couldn't
worth,
find food.
Akia and Delilah's zombies were more of the standard, were bitten. Akia's zombies that he dealt with were probably diseased. The important thing is we are here to help rehabilitate. Soon, with your help, we will gather the supplies needed to retake Flagstaff. And she points off towards the literal tower of screaming faces going up over in the... You're far enough away you don't hear it, but you're all used to it at this point. It's been there since the night the bombs fell. My people will be communicating and reaching out to talk with you in the next several days, seeing what supplies are available. But in the meantime, I want you to know that we have brought supplies of our own. Grain to plant, crops to materialize, and food. You will not have to subsist on ranch anymore. I heard that was an issue. A few people chuckle in the crowd. Couple look at Delilah, or at Sybil, I mean, not Delilah. With your help, Belmont, we will make America great again. And there is a brief kind of, don't know why she had to get, you hear the moment, don't know why she needed to give a speech. We've let anyone come in that wants to come help make things better and build and do their fair share. So
I believe the new one is. I believe the new one is the Great American Comeback. It's I'm gonna run. Delilah's gonna run. No, like run to her dad. And she's just gonna be like, that bag of supplies I gave you with the guns and the food.
Yes, Dad.
Hide it. Keep it safe for you and your protection, and maybe those like Noah, not Noah because he's dead, but anyone you can trust close. Something's weird about Rosemary, Daddy. She's not like she was before. She's got an agenda of some sort. I don't know.
Potato here with your family, so she's a good little alarm. We'll come back and pick her up.
I'm sure Beans and Tato will get along just fine.
Potato and Beans start play fighting.
But yes, put that duffel bag up in the somewhere safe.
All right. I don't
just keep an eye out.
About, but I wasn't born yesterday, dear. I'll keep my eyes sharp.
Yeah, something's weird. Now coming from
all
both
off too. If you can keep an eye on things.
Well, all right. So there's this whole Project Horseman thing with four redacteds flying around town or around the country, doing all sorts of redacted things. And there's some robots that the Hellstroms built to try to kill these redacted people, creatures. I'm assuming there's some type of demon or something, redacted demons. And
but I thought you said you thought the Hellstroms were behind this. Are we sure if the Hellstroms built robots, wouldn't they be the bad guys? Maybe these redacteds are.
We don't know. That's why we're heading out there. This is the stuff we heard at the facility, but we don't know the truth. We're gonna go find it.
I knew when you were gonna run off to college that you were gonna be your own person, but seeing you here deciding you're gonna go try and help things, no one telling you to do it, no one saying it needs to be done, I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Looks at
I know,
Akia.
Mom.
You keep my little girl safe.
I know, Mama. Yeah. I know, Mama would be proud if she were here too.
Yeah, it's like.
No problemo.
We should probably find Sybil.
I think she's over there eating.
What'd you put in the sandwich? I mean, obviously that's not real pork, but
no, Sybil brought pigs.
Oh,
a whole herd of them.
Sybil brought pigs?
Not Sybil, sorry, Rosemary.
Oh,
yeah, she brought a whole herd in, like 50 animals.
That's impressive.
Picked out 10 to slaughter and get the food, get protein, get a little more balanced diet back to everyone here, and the others, we got some boys building corrals and proper.
Is there like the food? Is the food out? Like
there is food out, yeah. It's kind of like a buffet style.
She just grabs those.
Yeah, so you can
over.
tell he probably hasn't had time to cook for everyone anymore. So like, there's kind of a buffet set that has like bread, condiments, meat, cheese.
I am not sure if he could do it, but she's gonna see if Jack could like test this.
Oh, So you bring some pork to Jack?
Yeah.
Okay. While you're doing that, Sybil, as you're having your sandwich, it's delicious, by the way. Feel like Dean Winchester eating a hamburger. It's amazing.
Guys, this is so good. I'm so glad Rosemary's here. Hey, Delilah, I think you were right. I think you were right about everything. I'm so glad we didn't just only take a couple people. This place is wonderful now.
I'm so glad to hear you say that, dear. It's been a while.
Rosemary, I mean, last time I saw you, you were out
sits
just
down across from you.
I mean, you were out partying, and I mean, you were always a good person, but what happened? You've really...
Well, after the bombs fell, there was a mess down in Phoenix. There was the rioting and the looting, and
I figured you'd be looting with them. I mean, girls gotta live.
Father put his foot down very hard and worked to get things back the way they should be.
Oh, your father's involved.
He's running the effects in Phoenix. That's why he sent me out here to try and check on everything up here, make sure everything was all right.
You were always a bit of a daddy's
girl. See if we
girl.
could reclaim Flagstaff.
Now, reclaim it for who? Exactly.
Us.
But why do we need more? Isn't this enough?
Don't you think we should rebuild? Our city, our country used to be thriving and amazing and powerful, and now... Do you know most of the cities were hit by these horrible bombs? And as long as those bombs are there, it's not safe.
But the bombs are done. There's no more bombs.
But you can still see, points out the window, and, there's the column of screaming faces that is Flagstaff.
Yeah, but can't we just leave them there? They're not hurting anyone. I mean, except for all the people that live there, but they're already gone, right?
They're gone, but...
So why do we need to move in?
Those are all houses that are built. Those are all infrastructures that are in place.
But why do we need it?
Because otherwise we have to mine more and rebuild in other places.
Well, not really. I mean, there's not that many of us here. There's plenty of houses. I mean, it could be decades until we need that.
You Hellstroms always thought so small, despite being such visionaries.
Where'd you know the pigs? I love it. And the animals? I mean, gosh, Phoenix must be just... Maybe I should just go to Phoenix.
If you want, I'd love to see you down there. It's delightful. But tell me more about... You said you had a place. You seem so happy about it.
Oh, no, I meant you were right. Just my place up on the corner, It's got a creepy lab in it now, but whatever.
A creepy lab in your old place over there. That's fascinating. It's good to
know. Yeah, but that's it. I promise, as I'm going to stare at Delilah across the room and
roll bluff.
What is that?
It should be under, I want to say smarts. It's either smarts or Mien.
Well, either way, I don't have it. But let's go with smarts. Okay, 11.
Yeah, as far as you know. You think you're doing good. Complete with that wink to Delilah. Delilah, you're a people person. She's actually not doing bad.
Do you want to? I mean, there was a little altercation at my old place.
Sybil, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I feel like I've been doing that all night.
Oh, it's okay. I feel like it's fine. We're friends now.
Hey, there's a get together happening. Supposedly there's some fine people that are supposed to be there. About Rosemary, I'm sure you're really busy, but we've had it's been a busy day, a couple days, and I feel like maybe we could.
Oh, I could really use a shower.
Yeah, that's true. But maybe we go party first, and then we can shower.
Yeah, party first.
Let me keep you, dear. Go have fun.
Yeah, and don't worry about the way you look. I mean, most people nowadays they just don't.
What do you?
Oh, oh, it's fine. It's fine. You look good. I love your hair that way. It looks very. I don't remember your hair being that brown, but I feel like it's gotten browner since we went through that dust storm.
And on that
I
note, we're gonna grab a quick break for real. Sorry for the double break, but and when we come back, you guys will get ready to head 5 miles east. Be right back, guys.
poopy.
And that was her first word back.
Really?
It's just poopy. It's just poopy.
Oh yeah, and you would ask Jack a question too, real quick. You guys are still talking. We won't like play the rush ahead game if you're on the road.
Oh, I forgot what it was.
You had him sample the meat.
Oh yeah.
He looks at it. It is not pork.
I do not want to eat this.
It is
All right.
some hybrid of poultries. I detect turkey, chicken, duck, and it is covered in some type
Pigeon?
of cheese with peppers.
All right. Well, it's not that bad. I was expecting like seagull or something. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's,
You see the little sign
Not
over there
human.
next to Sybil where Sybil was eating it, the pepper jack pork butt slammer.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's a summer. Yep, you enjoy that. That's yours now.
Do you want a bite?
It's a Sybil sandwich. Mix of birds on white bread.
It's very delicious, Sybil. Roll a guts check.
What season is it?
10.
That is an excellent question.
It's Arizona, so it's either hot or it's
It
not
is
as hot.
northern Arizona. Let's roll a
Oh, that's
d4,
true.
because-
That's true.
You know what? Screw it. Let's stick with the ripping off Fallout. It'll be winter in a month or so. You guys are at the tail end of fall. The bombs fell in October.
Yeah, but I missed Halloween.
You
We can have our own.
You were driving back south on Halloween.
Sadness. I didn't get my burrito, my burrito from Chipotle.
I don't think Chipotle is open. It's too bad though. I love
Not
their
anymore.
guacamole. It's like whipped. It's delicious.
Overpriced.
Yeah, but I mean, if it makes you feel good, it's worth it, right?
Delilah.
That's a very odd thing to say.
Yes, doctor.
When will you be ready to go?
Ready now
Where are we going?
to that party.
Oh,
Hi.
right. Yeah, you said there's like going to be a lot of people there.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be great.
Oh, there's a party. Should I come along?
Yes. Yeah, you probably should come too, Jack.
That was Rosemary.
No, that wasn't Jack.
Oh, I know. I told you. No, I said Rosemary. No, Rosemary. I'm pretty sure you got some things to attend to. I think you're pretty. I hear you're pretty busy making Arizona great
Some
again.
ports to
Or
buttle.
whatever you're
You're
saying.
right. You're right. I don't want to feel standoffish, but if you have...
It's probably below you anyways. I mean, I'm only going for these guys.
Yeah, we're just bringing
Wow.
That's
bringing
the
Sybil
difference then,
along.
Sybil. We've learned that no one's below or above. It's just a matter of making sure.
You all right, Daddy?
Well,
I'm all right. Beans jumped across the oven.
Beans.
It was off. Don't worry.
potato! Leave beans alone!
Meow.
Potato!
We're all Americans.
You really have changed, Rosemary.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Dr. Acula's from. Where are you from exactly, Doctor? It's an accent I haven't quite placed yet. I know you're from California, but is that
California is
originally
your own
from?
country now.
Sovereign state of California. Anyway, I'll wish you all well.
Chew.
Kazoot hat.
Thank you.
That you wear.
Where's this party at, guys? Who's
It's
coming?
about 5 miles from here. But you, me, Acula, T, and Jack, I think.
So it's just us. It's not really a party. It's more
No,
of
I
an
mean, we're-
intimate gathering.
Well, we're
No,
gonna meet
we're
people
meeting
there.
people there.
We're meeting a stick in the mud.
Hey, so
Oh, it's an
Louise,
out-of-town party?
It's about 5 miles out of town.
That's
So
right. You
it's-
can meet all a bunch of people that don't know anything
Yeah,
about
so-
you.
so-
It'll be great.
Sybil, don't ruin this for us, please. I'm inviting you because I think you need this.
I really do.
Expand your horizons.
You
They
missed
don't
her
know what you
birthday
did in
party.
Noah.
You need to make it up to her.
You did miss my birthday party.
I didn't get the invite.
That's 7 years of resentment. Let's go.
But when is your birthday? I know this.
Don't
This is a
even
trick question.
remember.
It's in the spring. I know. We're gonna throw a rager for you. Don't worry. It's gonna be.
Watch,
And
it's
if
like I was born in the fall.
My birthday was the day that I went to your house and brought ranch to you. Your
I was
mom,
throwing
y'all.
that party for you. It was a surprise party.
You weren't though. I had my own. Once again, I was
didn't-
working on my birthday because
No, you weren't though. It was. I was gonna surprise you at the end, but the whole explosion thing. It just, fiddle faddle. It's all bygones be bygones. It's all.
it actually wasn't my birthday. I just knew you'd make up some stupid lie.
Delilah, you are a crafty friend.
Oh, Sybil. Anyways, we should go.
The hand
Yeah,
that
we don't
the
wanna keep
Madison
him
was
waiting.
released on May
I head
9th.
back to the
Celebration
Humvee.
should be May 9th.
Right now, that's the and I really like it. You should have been there at my party. We have these really nice T-shirts. They're very plain white, but
Don't. Don't. Go. I'm gonna go hop in my Humvee with Doctor.
All right, you guys get packed up and start to go. As you do, Jack just looks over and says, "The signal indicates
forgot
it has
about
gone
me."
further east. It is now approximately
How further?
where to go? I can do math. I had it as I go 13.4 miles.
Jesus, things traveling fast. Away from
We're
us.
walking away.
Like, where is it going? What
It has
what
come to a
direction?
stop. It is currently in Flagstaff.
It's in Flagstaff.
Ah, I don't want to go there. No.
Damn it.
Sybil,
Yeah.
I have to be completely honest with you.
What's up?
Only you.
Red is not your color. You want to change shirts.
I don't trust Rosemary.
Why?
She seemed a bit, as you all say, nosy.
Oh, she's just always been like that. I mean, ever since we were kids at boarding school.
But this is different. She
Yeah,
seemed
I mean-
very particular about your house, your
She did
facility.
seem to care more about America before. I mean, she was kind of an anarchist when I knew her, but I mean, for liberty
Keep
and
an eye
justice
on
for
her.
all.
You should definitely keep an eye on her.
Lab coat's definitely new though. I don't remember her.
You're not in our car.
Lol.
Who said
Back
I
on your
wasn't?
motorcycle.
Who said I wasn't?
Do you pull up to the side and the
I
windows
wanna
down?
Drive through.
Hey.
I don't want to drive through ghost town.
I mean,
Outside on
Duh.
a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Akila, you're sure about this? I mean,
Positive.
she seems so warm and pleasant, and I mean, she's never led me astray before, but I mean,
There's a
we've already
first
been
time
through.
for everything.
Is your guys' radio on?
No.
That's what I was just gonna say. Y'all realize your radio's on? We can hear everything you're saying.
Okay, well,
Also,
I'm gonna.
also, Sybil, Rosemary. I mean, she's always been super kind to all of us, but boy, she could talk. She did not like your family.
You're not here.
I'm talking through the radio. Do you not understand how radios work?
Our radio.
But the radio's off.
We can't hear you. I'm gonna. Do you think I should stop talking to her?
Not yet. until
Can
we
you-
find out her motive.
Okay. And you tell me if anything else with the group was off, right? I mean, we have each other's backs.
For now.
What? For now? So how do I know you're not going to turn on me?
Because you need to keep me alive.
Why? I mean, I want to.
I was just gonna say, like, what?
I want to, but what do you know? Why do I need to keep you alive?
Because there may be a traitor among us.
It's probably Jack, right?
Jack is your
Not where
Lord's
I thought you were
servant.
gonna
I
go
don't
with
think
it.
so.
I was just waiting for you to be like, I knew Delilah didn't like me.
Yeah, I mean, Delilah's questionable, but okay, well, we're together on this, me and you. Pinky
You know, I'm
promise?
just BS.
As long as you will have me.
Jack.
I'll have you.
Well, you guys are in the car. Waiting for you to go.
I mean, I've always been into older dudes.
Where? I'm coming for you.
Okay, we're together. Can we shake at least?
I'm driving. I give you offhand.
What? I mean, you don't need it 10 and 2. There's nothing around. You could drive with. I'll just pat his shoulder. Thanks for telling me. I trust you.
Hello.
I think at that time, Delilah's gonna drive up like alongside of him, tap on the glass, and point to her like the helmet, like radio.
Oh, I guess our alone time's done. Should we open our radio up?
Affirmative.
Oh, that was very cold. Okay. Yeah, Delilah, what's up?
I was just gonna say we're getting close. We probably
Host the party?
should- Yeah, something like that. T, how's everything looking from your end? Wait, where is T? Are you driving your own car?
Yeah, we'd be driving around.
Or you're in the back seat of the Humvee?
No,
Awkwardly.
not being there. The awkwardness, no.
It's not awkward. It's beautiful.
Awkward.
I'd be in
Just
our
be
own.
like, you guys remember I'm here, right?
I was just saying, telling T was just BSing with Jack, waiting for the other car to go. Be like, do you even like the name Jack? You know, that kind of shit.
I have no connection to it one way or the other, but what I once was went by Jack, and there is ease in that connection. Yep. You guys travel 12 miles of the 13.4, and you come to a brief stop. In front of you is essentially a slow-moving tornado.
Oh.
Wisps of green energy, faces occasionally appearing out going,
Did you guys get the address wrong? Because I don't think.
negative.
I don't think this is the kind of party I want to be part of.
1,246 feet in that direction.
Is that a ghost tornado?
Ghost rock storm.
Oh, we need those. Should we try and catch some?
Yeah,
Jack-
open up your arms.
No,
Jack,
I mean,
probability of
someone's probably got a
success.
net.
Any of you with any type of science background, ghost rock is a substance that works better than coal or uranium when used for nuclear fusion. It's a rock. When you burn it, it results in that, but it normally quickly passes. It's used like a smoke fire. It screams and has the face contorting. That's the result of a
Are we
nuclear
gonna
bomb.
die? Are we gonna die if we go in there?
Which, by the way,
Jack,
anyone who
what
has a
is the-
Geiger counter.
Jack, what is the probability of success?
I'm sorry, what was? I didn't fully
What
hear
is-
you.
Are we
What
gonna
is
die?
what is the probability of success?
Success in reaching the destination? So long as you travel quickly, you should be perfectly fine. The ghost storm may have residual effects, but
Don't Stop!
Long lasting.
What kind of residual effects?
Should
Mutation.
Delilah get in one of the cars?
Yes, Delilah should not travel outside unless they have equipment that is protective equipment.
I mean, I'm just wearing.
Akila, did you grab hazmat suits?
Might be some in the car. Humvee.
Delilah, would you want to ride with us?
Sybil in there? Yeah. I'm just joking, Sybil. I know you're there. I can see you. Yeah. Let's strap the hover bike to the back of the Humvee. We should probably check to see if we got hazmat suits. Maybe there's one enough for all of us.
I packed 4.
All right.
I'll give you that. That's a reasonable thing to
Hello?
have done. Hello?
Oh.
We all good?
Mhm.
Okay.
I just figured, you would think that'd be a standard thing they'd put on these vehicles too,
It wasn't standard, but he spent a lot of time
Mhm.
prepping the vehicle, and I don't see any reason why he wouldn't think of hazmat gear, especially considering he already had the issue where he walked by the reactor floor of the facility
Yeah.
and went, "Oh dear God!" So-
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I do have a Geiger counter too, so we'll hook the hover bike up to the Humvee.
Back
and-
of it.
Yeah, and then I'll jump in the back seat. Put my hazmat suit on.
all right.
T,
So you're all just driving through together, quickly.
T,
Yeah.
would you like a hazmat suit?
Yeah.
T, you might want to jump in the same car as us, just in case we don't get separated.
God,
It might be better to keep
full
together.
car.
What about Jack?
I'll be fine.
Yeah, we all gonna
He'll be
fit.
fine. Just put him on top or something. Maybe he could take the hover bike.
No. I'll just drive. I'll just drive this one. It'll be fine. I actually think we have to go first because he's gonna know where the thing is, right?
All
You
right.
sure you're gonna be okay?
He has a laser rifle in his arm. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine.
You guys are relying a lot on that laser rifle.
We're fighting. It's a radiation storm. He has a rifle. We're good. I don't believe you understand how rifles work.
Did we ever ask Jack how long his quote unquote power supply is?
I thought it
No.
was hundreds of years. Jack, how long is your power supply?
Yeah, that.
My power supply does not run out unless it is overloaded or broken.
Can it be overloaded by the storm ahead?
No.
What if, hey Jack, what if you just went in first and
All right.
reported back? I mean, don't do it yet. I gotta ask the team because they do not like when I make decisions.
I could go in first. What would be the purpose?
I don't
So
know.
we
just
won't
to
know where the
look
target
around.
is, and we'll get lost and separated. And then big robot's gonna come out and shoot all of our brains out.
This is why I asked.
This is a
Okay,
wise
never
statement.
mind.
If you
3,
are
2, 1,
relying
let's
on my
go.
location senses, you should not travel separately from them. All right, you guys go in.
Couldn't we do a thingy where the hook the cars?
Oh, like a tow hook? I mean, a tow.
Yeah.
Like a tow hook?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we'll be close enough together. It won't matter. I'm just worried about tornado sending one of them flying off into the air.
All right, we'll just run this real quick. Kitsu, tell me when to stop.
Yes. Huh, you get it. Black Joker.
Boba, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Red Joker.
Gif?
Oh, boy.
Stop.
That was a weird noise.
And Ninja.
Ribbit.
All right, and now I need each of you to roll me a spirit.
What?
Spirit.
Oh, that's actually a roll. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so if we're just like rolling the base stat, we minus something, right?
No, that's if you're using the base stat to stand in for not having skills.
Okay, but since this is just the base.
Yeah.
So if I roll max, you re-roll it and it counts towards it.
Yep. You keep at it.
So then I rolled.
Yeah, I rolled an 8 in it, and then I rolled another 2, so I got 10 for me.
Okay.
I had 19.
15.
I got 9.
I did also roll a 1 though. So I rolled a 1 and an 8. And then I re-rolled the 8 and got a 2.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go with that. So, let's talk about that. First off, Kitsu, what did you have?
15.
15? You were fine. It's a very unsettling experience. You hear screeching, yelling. You can feel it almost pushing on you.
Lovely.
Yeah. Boba, what did you roll?
19.
You're fine. Similar experience as you drive through. It's, the faces screech at you. The car doesn't actually stop it, by the way. Just, you're not, it's not like driving in a car through a rainstorm and you can see how nasty it is through the glass. It just comes straight on through. GIF will come back to you. Ninja, what did you roll?
A 9.
9. Okay. You're, again, fine.
Oh, thank goodness.
What did you get, GIF?
Well, I got 10. But like I said, I rolled an 8. I have 2d8, and I rolled an 8 and a 1. And then I re-rolled the 8 and got a 2, so
You
10.
got 10. Okay.
Yeah.
So you take 17 damage, which is essentially 2 wounds to the torso. Again, you can burn chips to negate those, etc., etc. And draw me a card.
6 of hearts.
6 of hearts. That's actually probably not going to be bad. As we play my game, computer's not going to cooperate and find a page. Where's the hearts? Hearts. All right. You're okay. You're feeling hungry a little bit, but you're good.
Okay, I will remind you I am immune to natural poisons, infections, and diseases. So I don't know if that's any of these,
Yes,
but
you are.
yeah.
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
Surprisingly, it's not like driving into a storm and it keeps going. You drive about 20 feet, and it's clear again. And you're in Flagstaff. It is a little darker, simply because the walls of the storm go up, and so there's no direct sunlight right now, because it's in the afternoon, the sun's a little bit off-center. So it's like twilight.
We're just driving up in our hazmat suits, feeling very overdressed.
Does anyone else feel like their stomach's turning? I felt weird driving through that.
You didn't eat any of that weird bird pork, right?
No, I didn't.
All right.
I was feeling fine until we drove through there, and now my stomach's just, I don't know, it just feels queasy.
I mean, that was utterly terrifying. Did you see all that? The swirling and the faces?
Oh, yeah.
Negative.
Is that normal for you to see those things?
No?
No.
That
Okay.
is
You know,
normal
why are you
reaction
not
to Ghost
freaking
Frog
out?
Storm.
Jack says it's fine.
Yeah, Jack's always been a good judge of things.
Remind me what the. All right, so remind me what wounds are. Like, wounds are your hit points, so we don't really even have hit points, right?
Yeah,
So,
basically, if you take 5 wounds to a body part or the torso, you die. 1 wound is like grazing, and then 2 is serious injury, 3 is like broken bones, 4 is something needs to be done right now or else, and 5 is the limb is lost or you are dead. And you have technically 5 wounds on each limb plus your head plus your body.
so how does the like? Is this like an internal thing, right? I'm assuming like it's not like it didn't like rip
It's
out.
a
like, breath.
version of radiation
Yeah,
poisoning.
okay.
It's not disease, it's not long-term
Yeah.
affecting, but
Sure.
walking through this stuff, basically your soul is getting ripped at
Yeah.
by the stuff
Cool.
that you're all going through.
Yeah, it's just like it just hurts. Ugh, this is just not a good feeling. Ooh. She kind of just lays down.
It will be okay, Delilah.
Is there something we can do?
I heard Dr. Pepper helps.
I have some. I have some.
Do we have any milk?
Milk. No,
What's
Dr. Pepper.
the
Milk? Does this Humvee have a fridge?
what's the Geiger counter at right now? Since we drove through the storm, is it still going? Still going like crazy? Okay.
Mind you, you're right by that storm, so
Yeah. I'm not taking the helmet off.
I don't think this was the kind of party that I was expecting. There's no party, is there?
There's no party.
God damn it! Why?
We're hunting those things. I just had to get you away
Why?
from Rosemary.
Okay. So you don't like Rosemary?
I like Rosemary. She's fine. It's just she seems different.
I don't like Rosemary.
I mean, see?
Just
I mean, she just, it's just her speech was a little weird, off-putting, but
well,
She's kind of hanging on your information too much. She was like, "You have supplies? Oh, supplies!
Well,
supplies.
she doesn't
Oh,
have
you
supplies.
house? Oh, house,
she came
house.
with like 50 cows or something, or pigs.
I think she wants to steal Jack.
Well, I mean, do we need Jack? I'm just kidding, Jack. We love you. Okay, so
I am a robot. I am incapable of love.
so what do we do now? Now that we're in your not party middle of face tornado, where to?
We're gonna find one of the horse people.
Go find the horseman.
the horseman is not here.
Oh, the redacted. We got to go find the redacted.
Yeah, that.
The redacted is not here. However,
Then why are we here, Jack?
Well, what the?
telemetry suggested that one of the 4 prototypes is located here.
Was that not the redacted thing? I'm so fucking confused. What? And hurt, by the way.
For
Why?
records,
Drink
redacted
it, Dr. Pepper.
are the ones behind the calamity.
Oh shit!
Her?
I don't. Yeah.
Wait, who? Her? What's her name? Redacted?
It's an interesting.
Every
name.
time he tries to talk, it comes out as redacted, and you can tell it's a little more robotic. It's not him.
Sybil.
It's not
Sybil,
him,
I
like,
can-
reading a
Stop
file.
redacting. I said it's okay. Tell him
Yeah, can you
everything.
override that as a
I am
hailstorm?
unable.
Hellstrom here. Please stop redacting.
It is not.
Wow.
I apologize, Miss Hellstrom. It is not a matter of you overriding it. It is a matter of my uplink to the satellite, and the facility will not transmit the information through the air.
If only we were still at the facility.
That is correct.
Sybil, why don't you have a satellite in your pocket?
Why would I get a
Alright,
satellite in my
let's find
pocket? I mean, I barely know what a satellite is. I mean, I know they're like boop, 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 but like pocket.
It is approximately 800 yards that direction, if you wish.
I do not.
We need to see what we're up against. We could use my scope if we get a little bit closer. But I'd see if we can stay far enough away, but at least see what the hell is going on here. There's something weird about all this.
You guys. I'm sorry. Didn't mean
No,
to
go.
I was just gonna say you guys cruise a little bit further into town, away from the storm.
Akia, what do you think of this?
We get closer.
We get closer.
Yep, you guys travel along Route 66. You see empty buildings everywhere. Go ahead.
Hand my rifle to Sybil. It's like it's not the safety still on, but you can use the scope to see a little bit further ahead.
Okay, what are you gonna use?
I'm gonna just stay here for a second, and then I want if this shit hits the fan, I'll take my rifle back. Yeah, I want it, but
Oh, okay. So,
Question.
but you.
I just hurt. It hurts more than you think. I'm trying
I'm so
to.
sorry. You're being so
Delilah.
brave.
Hmm?
Do you need to use the bathroom?
No, not that kind of hurt. I feel like my insides are being torn apart.
I'm not just bullshitting. I heard the Dr. Pepper will help with radiation sickness.
How's he gonna get in a suit?
Jack, do we need the suits now?
Straw?
Radiation at this point is high. Prolonged exposure exceeding several hours would not be recommended.
No, never mind.
Short exposure would not be dangerous.
Okay.
Give me the Dr.
Quick, sip it
Pepper.
up.
Okay, I have one.
I'll drink the Dr. Pepper.
You start feeling better. Dr. Pepper actually cures radiation poison in this game.
Dr. Pepper is the doctor of my heart.
And yeah, if you had not drank the Dr. Pepper, food does not break down normally in your body's belly anymore. It bloats up and makes a constant embarrassing gas. You also get the obese and bad flatulent.
The
vomit.
obese.
Obese.
The obese.
Penalty and the habit flatulence.
Oh, you turn into a boomer.
Oh, from Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, that was the Six of Hearts you drew. It's a mutation. It was an
Okay.
actual mutation.
So, do I still have the wounds, or is that it just cures the radiation, takes the penalty away?
No, because this is purely radiation and ghost storm damage. It actually, you're okay.
Thank you, Sybil. That was actually I owe you one. You see
No,
my
no.
rifle?
I think that was T that told you that.
Well, no. Thank you, T, for telling Sybil. But Sybil's the one that gave me the Dr. Pepper. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I've got like a 24 pack.
You should probably keep those close. T, thank you for the always helpful information.
Did you want the credit, T? I mean, I don't need it. So it was all T.
I was trying to thank everybody. You just wanted me to be patient. Can I have my damn rifle back? I'm feeling better now. Take the rifle back and
kind of
just
okay.
look through the scope and see.
You guys drive
How we
down
doing,
Route
Jack?
66.
Yeah.
You
Getting
pass.
closer, Jack.
You pass the laser tag place, Flag Tag Arizona. Pass the Daily Sun, Arizona Daily Sun shop.
That flag tag Arizona, that's where I had my birthday party, the one Sybil never showed up to.
I never got the invite. We'll make it up. We'll come back, okay? Me and you. We're going to be best buds.
And then pretty soon we're going to pass
everything
that Sizzler. And that's where we had my next birthday party she just showed up to.
Up ahead,
I wasn't invited.
you see something interesting. Because you know, Sybil and Delilah, at least, you've lived in this area. You've been to Flag. You know. Coming down this road, there's usually like a lot of forest and trees over here. You know, through the forest, there's like the National Forest Museum. And then like one of the Flagstaff Fire Department Station 1. And then a little bit further is a Home Depot. Everything's bulldozed and flat and you see stacks of log of like cut trees in one corner. And as you're watching, you can see the Home Depot off about probably a mile-ish away at this point as it's coming into view. It just goes down.
Scene cold. Earthquake.
I don't know if we should be in here much
Seems
longer.
a little weird that the earthquake would stack lumber like that. That seems strange.
It's a very,
I was
yeah.
referring to the building toppling down.
Do I see anything around the building? Like, I'll start using the scope anyways to look ahead.
Go ahead and roll cognition.
Is this search or just cognition in general?
Just cognition. Search is more like investigation for the D&D reference, like actively. I'm seeing that this bookcase has a secret lever. Versus I sweep my scope across this area, do I see movement?
7 is the best I got.
Okay. Sorry, distracted by a messenger. You see a figure walking out of the rubble. And you're still like about a mile away, so you can't see a lot of detail, but there is a faint greenish glow coming off of the figure as you see them walk out of the kind of smoke clearing, and they begin to start stacking chunks of rock in one area, and kind of Wall-E-esque, not the compacting part, but just the cleaning it up and organizing and putting things away. You
Is
also
it humanoid?
See it looks human.
Okay.
You also see a very, very large plow that's not hooked up to anything, like something big enough that you would expect it to be on a tractor.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just sitting there by itself. And as you sweep the scope across, everything that's flattened has been tilled. You're not sure if anything's planted yet, because that would take you actually going and looking.
Mm-hmm.
But basically this entire square mile has been bulldozed, the resources stacked to one side, and started being turned into a field.
This is not what I was expecting to see. There's a glowing man stacking wood and rocks, like bulldozing things, and is it big? It's a big person, right? It's like giant or
Normal human size.
Oh, normal human size. Okay. A normal human sized person. I don't know. The Home Depot just dropped down and there's fields and it looks like they're starting a garden. It's really weird. It's a weird stuff.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
So glowing like Jack was when he was in the pod?
Jack still glows purple, for the record, by the way. It's subdued, but he has light lines all over him that are perpetually lit up.
Glowing like sleep mode Jack?
Well, was there a green one? Was there a green pod?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thought it was black, red, green, white.
Yep. Black, red, green, blue. Sorry.
Is it like Jack? Is it glowing like Jack?
You look a little closer. Yeah, it's female.
Yeah, Jack. It's a female.
It is Hofu.
Yeah, tofu. Like the
Hofu.
Hofu. You know this person?
I do not.
It's another robot, but you know of them.
You just know their name.
They're one of the four from level 10.
Will they hurt us if we come and talk to it?
I don't know.
What are they doing? What's it doing? Is it making a garden?
Carrying out
Is
its
that what you're-
directives. I do not know its directives. Those are redacted.
To garden? Why would you
Is
redact
it gonna-
gardening? That seems really strange.
Is it gonna if he's a prototype, is it not gonna like him? You stay here.
Understood.
Akila, go talk to it.
I mean, what's our plan? Are we just going to walk up and be like, hey, yo, how are you doing?
Well, I'm just saying Akila knows all about him, just doing all the research.
Jack, can you
I mean-
access his files?
I could try charming them,
I
but
cannot.
I don't know what robots think.
Would Sybil be the one to talk to them because she's the health gem?
Why would I talk to
Would
them?
be best, yeah.
No,
Actually, yeah, Sybil, you come with me,
No,
and
no,
I'll
I don't.
protect you. I'll
You
protect
already
you.
know. You already know the name. Ask them what it's
They're
doing.
not going to hurt you. They're from your family. They will not hurt you.
My family has hurt me plenty.
Yeah,
You don't have to
emotionally, but
identify
this is
if
not
Hellstrom
physical.
until she calls for it.
I mean, I'm gonna.
Call it out. See if it hears you.
Okay, what was its name again? Whole Foods.
Tofu.
They're,
Haru,
I think.
Whole Foods.
I mean,
No, it's Aldi.
it looks like a very beautiful woman, glowing green.
Tofu.
Tofu. That is correct.
I smelled your
Like-
breath on that.
It's like tofu, but it's just like
That's what I said. I thought it was tofu, but he said hofu.
Okay, so just you want me to just try like shouting?
No, we'll go up to. We'll walk up to. I'll go. Yeah, we'll.
Yeah, it's rude to
Let's
shout.
get a little bit closer.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna kind of glance at like
You
Akila
told
and be
me
like,
not to go closer.
No, I
this
mean,
is the
we're gonna
only
go closer.
thing we see around.
I mean,
Just
there's
this one?
there's empty buildings, wreckage. Everything kind of has a sloped inward damage because the bomb, obviously, you know.
okay, so we're gonna get closer and try and talk to her.
Yeah.
We have your back.
Yeah. If anything happens, I'll run her over with the car.
You promise?
Affirmative.
Yeah. I can always get a new car. It's only one Sybil.
I told you I'd protect you. We need you.
But you want me around too, right? Not just. Oh, that silence is deafening. Okay.
Of course, yeah. We definitely need you
no, it's
around.
okay.
I mean,
I didn't.
we got
I
the
didn't-
Dr. Pepper, and
We need your soda.
you're such great company, Sybil. Well, you could be better.
She's like, go on.
Do we have cell phones?
There wouldn't be
Don't
any
work anymore.
service.
Yeah, there's no service, but I mean, if you kept
Take
your
the
cell phone,
take the
it's-
radio car with you.
Okay, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
I got you, Sybil. I got you.
I
Just
know,
don't.
but you
just
seem to
don't-
hold a lot of animosity about a lot of things, and
No,
so I'm
you
a little
just do-
worried.
You just do a lot of stupid stuff. You
Like
know, you say
what?
stupid things.
I don't know what
You
you're
know,
talking
you're always
about.
opening your mouth and it just blabbers. All I want you to do is say, Hofu, it's me, Sybil. Wait, what was your sister? What was the sister's name again?
Oh, you mean you want me to be Eloise?
Eloise.
Yes.
Eloise.
Say, Hofu, it's me, Eloise Hellstrom. I don't know, Sybil. I don't know if throwing your name out would be as good.
No,
of
I
a-
wouldn't.
I put my
probably not.
hand on Sybil's shoulder. It's time to go.
I got you. If this thing runs towards us, I will shoot it.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeet.
you walk
You
up.
always said, I was waiting for you to do that. You were like, do there.
Ho,
You walk towards it.
Hofu.
Yes.
It is I, Eloise Hellstrom.
Who talks like that? Nobody talks like that.
As you call it out, you see it was like partially bent over, moving a piece of rubble from the Home Depot. It just apparently leveled, and you see it stand up fully. It's about 6 foot tall. Actually, it's exactly 6 foot tall, but not that you have an easy measurement there.
It's waiting for you to be like, it's 9 foot tall giant robot.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh no, it's Metal Gear.
White metal. It's got heeled boots that are like actually stiletto heels. It's kind of weird.
You look lovely.
Green glass-like placements on its chest and stomach and hips. Its hair is also
I
green like
now
a
know
forest green.
how Sybil protects herself. They start flirting with the enemy.
I'm just.
It looks at you for a second, and then it lets go of a big hunk of concrete it's holding. And it walks straight towards you.
Beep boop beep boop.
I'm gonna get in like a defensive stance as a just in case, but not like too noticeable.
Yeah,
I'll
take
like
the rifle
rev
off
the
his
car
safety.
just so they know I'm still over here. Just so they're with the car.
It walks.
You're gonna
Ready
reach
to
into
bulldoze.
Delilah's hand.
Tell it. We need to know its directive.
What is your directive?
Why do you not have volume? Hold, please.
田畑はあらゆるものに成長をもたらします。
Muy bien, y tú. Hofu, translate to English.
Jack, what did she say?
To the fields, bring growth to all living things.
Hofu, can you use English instead of the whatever language that was?
I just did.
Hofu, are you making... What are you doing?
Planting pigs.
What is your full directive?
To the fields, bring growth to all things. And it goes
What
back
happened
to what
to-
it's doing.
What happened to all the people here?
They are likely dead.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Data indicates the radiation and blast from a bomb of this magnitude would result in death to all within and like gives proper answers to like what the blast would kill, what the radiation would kill immediately, what the radiation would kill over time.
Who is your master?
I do not understand your question. It's still walking as you're doing this, by the way. It just goes back to work. It's answering you, but...
What are you planting? What are you bringing? Fruit? What are you bringing forth? What are you planting?
This crop will likely involve potatoes. They are hardy. They will withstand the poor soil, help revitalize the soil for future crops, and provide required sustenance for approximately the accurate number for how many people you could feed with like a square mile of potato field.
Is this your job in Project Horseman? This is what you're supposed to do?
My job is to end famine.
This doesn't seem too bad.
Do you serve with the Hailstroms?
I do not serve.
Who created you?
Unknown.
I mean, everything seems kosher here, guys. Should we go?
Where is your uplink from?
Define uplink.
Oculi pretty much goes into like a short detail on like where you're receiving commands from.
Commands are internally stored. I am not receiving an uplink, as you put it, from any other source.
How will you know you're done here? Will it ever be safe for people to come back?
Radiation should clear and allow life to resume within 876 years. In the meantime, food can be grown in here.
But can
This
it be
food
eaten
will provide... Yes.
now, or is it going to give people like
It will
third
require
eyes?
time to grow.
Well, I mean,
Potatoes take approximately, and it starts giving like the actual agricultural
right, but won't they be?
technical
Won't
information.
they be radioactive potatoes?
They will not. I have altered the genotype of the potato to resist radiation.
I don't think they're doing anything wrong.
Are you the only one of your kind?
Is anyone else hungry?
I am the only Hofu.
I don't know if I want some special potatoes.
I mean, these
Also, you-
potatoes actually sound kind of nice, to be honest with you. I could use some French fries.
The potatoes are safe, much like carrots were genetically engineered to no longer produce purple and white varieties, or
Purple
cabbage was genetically engineered to produce broccoli and cauliflower. These potatoes are genetically engineered to resist radiation in the air, soil, and water in order
And
to not
since-
pass it along to those who ingest it.
How do we
Since
get it
they're
out of
all
here, though?
Things are okay. I'm gonna walk down with Jack because I kind of want to see what if they do anything.
Okay. You walk on down. It looks up.
Sybil wants to know how to get the potatoes out.
Someone will have to bring supplies. I am one being. I cannot do everything. Once I have sustained the fields, I will alert the facility of its location and travel outward. When I am not within 4.7... That's not the right number. Whatever. Gives an accurate number. Miles of the facility, I will find the largest body of local humans and provide them with the location of these fields. By ensuring people are well fed, I will draw out famine. When famine arrives, I will engage.
Did you destroy this city, or was it like this when you got here?
I am incapable of such devastation.
Do you know who did?
This was done by a 800 kiloton Ghost Rock nuclear warhead.
Oh.
Databanks suggest these weapons were in the possession of the United States of America, Canada, Mexico, Russia, and just starts naming. It goes for a while unless you cut it off, but it just literally goes through every nuclear superpower in the world.
Yeah, it's weird. I didn't think Costa Rica would be there, but that's really strange. That's a weird one to be on there, but...
And lastly, a silo jointly owned by the UN exists in Antarctica.
I knew it.
Nod to that one episode of Death, Love, and Robots.
Guys, what do we do about this? I don't think this...
We don't do anything. We just let it do its job. I mean, it's literally making
I
food.
don't think it's hurting anyone. I mean,
no.
Maybe this is the way.
I thought we were going to find one of the monsters.
You guys, as you walk down, too, by the way, it turns and looks. You can tell it looks directly at you. It does not look at Jack at all. Like, not like avoids looking at him, not like glares at him and ignores him. Just like, you know, from my perspective here, you're this screen and Boba's this screen, and you both come walking towards me, and I just sweep completely by Boba without even having my eye flick, and then look at you.
Oh.
And then go back to what I was doing.
So we just do we get back in the cars? What do we? I don't understand.
I'm fine with that. I think we should just go home. I mean, clearly this is not what we were looking for. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing that they're making food. It did say that if famine did show up, they'd fight it, and this is fighting famine. Like literally growing food is how you fight famine.
Do you think talking to it, it's kind of sounded like it was going to bring its food back to the facility? So maybe we should. I mean, we could take more people.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I think this is increasing the likelihood that maybe we could take the whole town.
I don't know if I'll be able to take the people with that weird-ass lady there right now.
Yeah, we might...
We'll have to do it in the cover of night. Do it... No, what the... No. That's a little excessive. She doesn't know where the facility is. We could just do that.
I mean, they could just go back to Phoenix. She said it was lovely there.
It's not. I was there. It's dead.
Wait, what? She was lying?
What happened? What happened to Phoenix?
There's nobody there.
By a 847 kiloton nuclear warhead with Ghost Rock enrichment.
Yeah, there's no burritos in there.
Walks by.
Well, they said they cleaned it up, didn't they?
Yeah, her dad was there.
First appeared in Phoenix. That is why I am still in this location.
Wait, so is famine still nearby?
Unknown.
What do you mean unknown? Don't you guys come from the same place?
If I was able to detect famine, I would go directly there and engage.
Is famine not what you're fighting? Is famine a literal thing, or is this just you're fighting famine with food? Like, that makes sense to me, but are you talking about an actual creature?
Famine, first of the Reckoners. Creatures known by spiritualists as Manitou. Feeding on fear. Seek. Terror-forming.
Wait, no.
Dr. Darius Hellstrom.
Like those big blubber things that swim in Florida rivers? The manatees?
Not a manatee.
Oh.
As it just looked confused until Sybil said that.
What's the one of you that's in California? West.
Sorry, I blanked on the name. Where'd it go? Wakuchin is in the west.
What is Lakuchin's job directive?
The cucaracha, the cucaracha.
I could look it up in Japanese again to be annoying.
No me
but
puede
suffice to say,
caminar.
the path of science leads to the end of sickness.
Wait, so
okay.
I'm sorry. Famine is not. You don't mean actual hunger. You mean another creature.
It feeds off terror induced by providing hunger and deriving food from people.
So you're
the
going.
fear
You're
of slow starvation is powerful.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like you're gonna fight famine.
That is correct.
Hey,
The primary
Harriet.
directive is to remove famine's presence from this world.
Do you know where famine is now?
I do not, or I would go engage.
If I told you where famine was, would you go?
You know where famine is?
Well, no.
Famine is only known by its servitors, its servants. Its hand just immediately goes. The glowing glass green just goes over the
Look
whole
what you
hand.
did. You made it angry.
Into a blade that extends about 1.5 feet past its hand.
All right, so I gotta admit something
Are
to
you a
you.
servitor of famine?
Yofu,
No.
calm down just real quick. This is actually not Eloise. This is wait, what was her name? Was that Eloise? This is Sybil. So you gotta understand
aware.
that, like, okay, you got this. You understand what I'm saying?
You are not a servitor of famine.
She's a stupid one.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I wouldn't say stupid.
I mean, we all have our special, things that we're good at. Sybil,
There you go. She's the special one.
yeah, we're trying to figure out that we'll figure that out soon enough, Sybil.
I got us here. I got us in the place. I'm plenty special.
Yeah, that's what I said. We need you.
But you don't want me.
No, I never said we didn't want you. We need you
You know
here.
what this one's directed is, or anything, or do you get any weird readings off this one?
I'm sorry, who'd you ask what? I glitched. My mic glitched.
Asking Robot to give me a reading on Jack.
It is not part of my data banks or information, nor is it part of my target.
It's just like you, though. Alright.
Negative. There is only one of me. Dr.
Similar.
Hellstrom was unable to create more than one of any given prototype.
Which one's this?
It is
She
not
just
one of
said
the four.
that, the database.
So I think we should. I mean, we're just gonna get hit by more radiation. She's
It keeps
she's
walking.
not hurting anything.
Yeah, let's go
We
back.
should probably
home.
leave.
One point picks up the plow and just starts walking with it.
We should probably get out of here. And I mean,
We should figure out what
I'm just a little...
Rosemary's up to.
Yeah, I'm just a little worried because Rosemary was eyeing Jack, and if this one's over here kind of doing the same thing that Rosemary's doing, she might try to... I don't know how she's going to
could we
take
maybe
it.
set up camp or something? I don't know. We got to get out of this radiation.
Yeah, no, let's go back home. We're not that far from home. We're like 13 miles. We'll just drive back home. We'll keep an eye on. One of us needs to keep an eye on Rosemary that entire time. Dr. Acula, I think you should use your Acula charm to,
Go seduce her! Anyway.
What?
I don't know. I mean, maybe. I don't know what Rosemary's into. I could try seducing her if you want.
I don't think Dr.
What about your dad? Is
Acula's
your dad
into
going
someone
in
like
single?
Rosemary.
Well,
I don't think-
originally I thought.
I mean,
I thought it was.
She doesn't seem like his type.
I didn't realize that. Out of character, I did not realize that Rosemary was our age. I was thinking Rosemary was older. That's why I was like, "Oh yeah, she's always been so kind to us, Dad."
Oh wait, she is alright, or y'all?
Yeah, that's what I
thought
was.
we were
Give or take.
I thought we were-
Okay. Well, because
Joking that she was
Sybil
on the
was
same
saying
level
that.
as Sybil.
Yeah, Sybil was saying they went to school
Boarding school.
together. That's
She
what I
was,
was like.
she was a senior when Sybil's a freshman.
Okay.
We'll
Okay.
put her there. She's more Acula's age than the rest of you guys. But
I mean, to be honest with you, my dad's got a pretty good charm. He could try. He could try to charm.
Yeah,
her
I
if
mean, it's
that's
probably
what-
better than Acula. I mean,
Wow.
no.
Mr.
I
Acula's fine too.
Yeah,
We don't even know.
I think Sybil just wants Acula.
I mean, if no one were around, that would have been
I
better.
mean,
What's
You
wrong
know?
with Acula? You just said they were great.
he's wonderful. I love our time in our Humvee together.
Listen, Sybil's now's not the time to be jealous. All right, this will just be an act. If you, Sybil, come here real quick. Come here real quick. If you got the hots for Acula, that's perfectly fine. I mean, he's professional. You know, if you feel like it's better, I can have Daddy
And
do it.
Californians.
I could try. T could try. We don't know what Rosemary's into. It's been a while.
T might be a good choice.
Rosemary always looked at me like, I don't know. There was something. I mean, I could try. She always liked me.
Yeah,
I
but I
believe
don't.
in it. You could do it.
I guess. I mean, if Acula needs to, I'm sorry. It's been
I'm
a
gonna
really
just
rough
walk
week.
off.
No.
Hey, no, get back here.
Acula, actually, Sybil brings up a really good point.
I wanted to ask you a question.
We probably should have someone else look into Rosemary.
You were closer before. What were you doing before?
Traveling.
So you're just kind of planting as you walk further away?
I surveyed the state of Arizona. This is the ideal place for crops. The ghost storm will keep scavengers and excessive interest away, allowing it to remain hidden until it is better defended and established.
Wait, so you killed all these people for crops?
I did
No.
not kill
They
them.
didn't kill anyone. No,
This
this is a dead end. This robot clearly is a good
The city
robot.
was eliminated by a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, that's
So
what they
Right,
said.
but not your bomb.
So you're just
do
gonna
not possess
plant-
such a bomb.
You're just gonna
Do
plant
you
a
have
bunch
any
and
weaponry
then
on you?
essentially go in a circle? She just pulled a big knife out of her arm.
She is the weapon.
My
Yeah,
not-
body is
she is.
comprised of nanite technology and can reshape itself, combined with hard light into a new number of...
Sybil, you're just
apparatus.
flirting with everything now.
Listen, robot, I know your body's a wonderland and all that stuff, but to quote the great John Mayer,
Ahuka, ahuka, puka.
actually, never mind. I don't really like him anymore. I heard he did some weird things. I lost my train of thought. Why can we just go back home? I'm awful tired.
Yeah, I think this is getting to all of us. Let's just we'll
Yeah,
go.
we
We'll go.
probably
Can
should
you
Go
not
protect
schmooze
yourself? That is my
Rosemary.
last question.
Yes,
Is there-
they're
Is there a way
literally
we
a
can find
killing
you if we need to
robot.
find you? Because we went to the facility.
You were all speaking to me at once. I apologize.
Can you protect yourself?
I am
She just
capable of
pulled a
protecting
knife out of
myself.
her.
Yes, she is a death robot designed to kill things and obviously to farm as well. She is a farming, death killing,
Just with
salmon
her
killing
hand.
robot.
I think she's fine.
I can feel Delilah's brain breaking. She is a robot programmed to kill everything and farm.
Hmm.
Is there a way we can reach you again if we need to?
I will be here until I am not.
Is she designed after anyone that's familiar to me or Sybil?
You do not recognize.
Okay. It's not like another cousin or maybe someone that... Okay.
Nope. If you look a little closer, she is probably. You mean you're pretty sure she was Asian at one point? But so much of her has been rebuilt, so much of it's artificial that it's kind of hard to make out exacting details. You can just see a little bit in the complexion's a little bit off from more Caucasian shades. The eyes are a little bit darker.
I head back to the Humvee.
I follow.
Yeah, we probably should head back. We probably already stayed in this place too long. Hazmat's won't take us so far. It's nice to meet you, Hofu. Best of luck on your farming and
Your bounty.
yeah. Be sure if you do find famine, please kill them for us so we don't have to worry about it. Thank you.
I will fulfill my directive.
That's what we're looking for. Consider this audit passed.
Correctly.
Check.
You guys turn.
Doing
and
great.
So as you walk away, she picks up this giant plow that would take like a full-size tractor and just starts pushing with one hand. Just walks along the ground. Just
I'm just imagining that other one that they were talking about, tofu or TP or whatever they called it. I imagine it's got fingers like needles, and each one's a different syringe that has different vaccines and
Oh, like the woman from
penicillins.
Wolverine.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, you have. Okay. Well, I have a question. So, should I talk to? I shouldn't talk to Rosemary. Like, should I just act normal around her? Should I avoid
I'm
her?
unsure you are capable of that.
So should I just avoid her? I mean, is that going to be suspicious? Well, what do I do? Okay, good
Freddy
talk,
Krueger.
everyone. Good talk.
I think that maybe you should just stay with me for a little while, me and Daddy,
Okay.
and we'll let Dad handle Rosemary, and we just need to keep an eye on her. Find someone we can trust. It's too bad Noah's not around anymore. He was.
Look, he wasn't as perfect as you think, but we're not going to get into that right
He
now.
was Dad's right hand man. Like he could be trusted. I mean, I know he wasn't perfect, but you know, he we could know he was a lifelong friend. We could trust him.
He broke my heart.
You broke his heart.
It was a mutual heartbreaking.
It wasn't.
Depends on who you ask.
He was devastated
How do you know I wasn't devastated?
because every time we've talked to you about Noah, you're always like, "I never even dated Noah."
It's not, I have a hard outer shell. Okay, I'm just starting to crack. Maybe I'm just feeling comfortable with you.
We didn't kill all those zombies, did we? We
No.
just kind of made it.
You killed some of them.
Can I like kind of like bring that back to his remembrance and
Yeah, what are you trying to remember?
just that specific part, and then also when Delilah said earlier that they was heading this way, so kind of wanted to use it as like a warning to be like, okay, we didn't kill all the zombies, so are they still heading this way?
You don't know. They might be. Yes, I'm fully good with you thinking about that, and like, wait a minute.
I rolled to scrutinize Sybil about Noah, and I rolled 2 8s, which is on a D8, and then I rolled a 1. Is that like
9.
is that okay? Wait, so it would be 8, and then another 8, and then a 1.
Well, so you rolled an 8.
It'd be 17.
You rolled an 8. You rolled again, and that was an 8, and then you rolled
It
1.
was
Yeah,
another
that'd be
8.
17.
Yeah, okay, so 17. If she's lying about Noah.
That's up to you guys. That's a role play background thing.
I'm not.
All right. You guys travel back through the storm. I'll be nice and only check for mutation per trip versus every time you go back and forth.
Well, if it's a tornado, maybe we could just drive around it.
You're inside it. I say this is the eye of the storm, so to speak, is Flagstaff, and then there's a 20-foot deep wall of death around it in a giant circle. Presumably that's how the other storms are too, but no one's gone and checked, at least that you know of.
At least we know we can go through them now. Just need to make sure we have Dr. Pepper with us. What's that?
We probably don't want to do it too often. I think we should, keep it to a minimum.
Oh, I agree with that. I'm just saying if we do need to, we know that we can at least go through them.
Let's
Jack,
go back to.
where is the storm headed?
I think this storm just stays here. I don't think it goes anywhere.
This storm has been located over Flagstaff, Arizona for approximately 3.5 weeks.
Will it continue to stay here?
I don't see any evidence that it would not.
Okay.
You guys make your way back to Belmont. Go through the wall of death. As you come back in, it's getting towards evening. And you're going to go check in, just see how everyone's doing. And you see Lovegood's Diner is lit up. People are piling in. You see like lots of tables set up. And you see the tables are like picnic tables, tablecloths set up nicely. And as you pull up a little bit closer, you can see like You see Frank Lovegood working. You see several of the other cooks and all that. And they're making food. They're making sandwiches, sides like corn and coleslaw, salads, and whole buffet coming in. You don't know if all 80 something, 100 something at this point people are in here, but it looks like a big hunk of the town's in here. There's floodlights on above, lighting it up. There's some music playing.
I think I'm gonna just turn in early for the night. This seems like a lot.
Yeah, it seems weird. Like, I totally warned about that horde of mutants coming in, and they just decide to throw a party. That seems kind of strange, but I'm not. It seems weird.
Do you go check it out, or do you just immediately turn and head to your house?
I'm okay checking it out if Dad's there.
I guess if you're going.
We should probably see what's going on. Rosemary might be there.
Right, Rosemary bad. Don't talk to Rosemary.
You guys get there. You don't see Rosemary. Your dad waves at you as you guys pull up on the outskirts of it. Take care of whatever it was you wanted to go out to find, dear.
Yeah, we found it. It's a nice little spot. We can have a few. Made a little campfire and roasted some of that pork butt.
That's good to hear. Yep. Rosemary thought it might be a good idea to give the people a chance to relax a little bit. Her boys took care of the herd you told me about up north. Some of my boys went with them, so it's not like I'm taking it on. Not like I'm just trusting the word of a stranger or anything there. But
How'd they handle all that?
With guns.
rifles. Made sure not to let people get close. That's how people get hurt.
All right.
How'd you handle the zombies' guns?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we normally do.
Well, I mean, there was just so many of them. That seems like a lot of ammo and guns and people.
Well, Rosemary brought 20 men with her, and we still had 8 that are combat capable, so to speak.
Yeah, we killed at least 2 of them with the car.
You know, old Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy over there is National Guard. He's been helping train up the other boys that wanted to help out. Potato runs up and jumps on T.
Hopefully, Potato didn't attack Beans too much.
Oh, no, they were sleeping together by the end of it.
Yeah, it's probably Beans actually. That was the one that was doing the attacking, but that's how he likes you. We were thinking about checking in, maybe heading to bed. Is it all right if we miss the?
Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. Just, I happen to agree. Rosemary said it might be good for morale if everyone thought there was some still community, some normalcy. There we go.
Have you seen Rosemary sneak off anywhere?
She hasn't been back yet. She said she went to go freshen up about half an hour ago.
Where is she staying?
I'm gonna set it that way.
She said she was going to use one of the houses in town.
She didn't tell you which one?
No, I gave her 3 that were empty. Figured I'd check in tomorrow.
You trust
you
her?
You didn't tell her about my house, did you? It's full.
It's not empty.
It's
Sybil.
technically empty.
I don't know that I trust her, but she's not going to do much in an abandoned house.
We need you to get close to her. Like, if that's, I know it might be weird, but we need to know.
Honey, I know you worry that I'm alone since your mama went to heaven, but
it's not like that. I mean, maybe I do worry about that, but you did have sadness in your eyes when we lost Mama, and
yes.
Sometimes that spark comes back. Sometimes it comes, yeah. But anyways, I don't know if we can trust her. She's got some type of agenda, and I think that if one of us could get close to her, and we might have to head off again. So it might be. We're thinking maybe you could keep an eye on her, make sure she's okay.
I'll make sure anyone in this town is on the up and up. Don't worry.
And if you fall in love, it's just a fun bonus, right?
Sure. I mean, don't mind the age difference. I mean, when you get older, it's fine. You still look ripe. I mean, you're a very handsome man. I mean,
Age is just a
if you're
number.
wearing- yes. You still got it, even though you only got one leg, which
Oh, I
I'm
forgot
still sorry about that, but you still got it. You might actually be able to fix that later. Anyways,
As you guys are having this conversation, everyone roll cognition.
my D8s are just on fire. It's just crazy. I rolled 2 8s and a 1 again, so it's 17. The other, those are 2 6s. So yeah, I rolled. I guess I had 3 D8s. One was an 8, the other then I rolled again was an 8, and then it was a 1. So 17.
5. Okay.
I got 6.
6.
9.
9. Okay. T and Delilah. You start noticing there's kind of an overpowering smell in the air. You smell rosemary.
Oh, Potato, what did you eat?
You smell just an abundance of rosemary.
Did you get a new air freshener? Smells different. Like,
I don't think so, do you?
it doesn't smell weird to you, like different. Like it doesn't smell like normal, like sandwich
It's
shop.
very
usually does.
planty.
It doesn't.
Very
Yeah.
planty.
Does he look like he's 100% like being him, or is he acting strange?
No, you're not picking anything weird off him or anything like that. He seems normal. Seems his normal self. But as you guys are having this, smell starts to be a little bit overpowering. Gets to the point that you can see a few other people in the crowd as they're eating and talking to each other start to be like, and then the screams start.
Everything was okay until the Fire Nation attacked.
So around the screams start around the corner because like it's kind of like an L-shaped set of tables to fit everyone.
Like a ghost rock scream, or just
Like people yelling and screaming, and then you start seeing people running by.
Jack analysis.
Yeah.
Multiple people seem to be in distress, detecting high levels of fear, accelerated heartbeats.
Yeah, we got that from the screams.
I think it's time to turn in.
My eyes
No.
detect additional information, but still have the same reliance on sight that yours do. If you cannot see something, neither can I.
Aren't you bionic?
What's the smell, Jack? Can you analyze the air? Smells weird.
Rosemary, peppers, turkey.
I'm hungry.
Think it's a coincidence that it smells like rosemary?
Also, human sweat, small traces of urine.
What?
I'm still hungry.
And fecal matter.
Hungry.
In which direction, Jack?
He points where the people are screaming and
Points
running
it.
from around the corner.
Points at Acula's pants. That's the urine.
We must investigate.
Oh yeah, sure.
Agreed.
I also agree with that. I don't want to, but we need
I'm
to.
not gonna stay here alone.
Yeah, no, you're coming with us.
Do you have?
We need to keep you
flare?
safe.
Okay.
You might want to grab that duffel bag, Dad. Something's happening. I told you we couldn't trust her. And we'll run in that direction of the screams.
As you run around the corner, you see
A hiccup.
Ah!
a few people
And
down.
the team is split up.
You see like 2 or 3 townspeople that are down. One appears to be already dead. One's missing an arm. The other one has like a deep stomach wound that's like trying to crawl away. And you see an enormous thing at one of the tables. Very corpulent, like a human, inflated, big. It's got long, kind of spindly arms that end in black nails that shake out like claws.
Oh crap, it's a witch.
Almost has like 6 or 7 eyes like a spider, and a mouthful of sharp teeth. And it's covered in greenery. That if you're an
Green
herbalist,
what?
greenery that you recognize if you happen to be an herbalist or gardener is rosemary growing from their skin in places.
This is not the same rosemary I knew.
And they are standing there, they're picking up handfuls of food from the table.
I take out a grenade.
Where are you gonna stick that? Where are you gonna stick that?
Well, I don't prep it. I just take it out as a just in case.
I got my gun loaded, ready to go.
I kind of want to know what the just in case is.
Just in case we need to blow that thing up. That's what grenades are for.
Should I try talking to it? I mean, it worked with.
No, please
Yeah,
don't.
you guys share that bond of you both ate that.
What?
What?
Roll cognition, T, since you were specifically looking at it.
Oh, yuck. Alright.
Smell the urine.
Let me smell your 11.
It's deliberately not eating the pork butt. You see it picking
Eh?
up all the veggies, all the breads. It is not touching the new meat. Just grab salad, coleslaw, potatoes.
Oh, see, even it won't eat your weird vegan, gluten-free food.
Turns and looks at you as now the only people here as everyone else has run or been injured and
This is the health system you're looking for.
Suppose you'll make a meal too. Grabs a potato and starts walking towards
No,
you guys. A potato, not the potato.
Rip.
Cover that thing in chocolate and throw it at him.
A loaf of bread. And it's just as it's walking, it's just grabbing handfuls of food.
Put the grenade in some bread and throw it at him.
I arm the clip, twist pull pin, kind of just.
Knife.
No, I don't toss it yet. I'm gonna hold it.
Knife.
You're not afraid. Shall fix.
Pardon?
I toss it, like knowing that it's a frag grenade. I
Yeah.
toss it.
You toss the grenade. Roll throwing.
Oh God, I hope I'm proficient.
Not your one. You throw it at your feet.
We're all going down.
That's what reminds me of that picture.
Oh, I am. Okay, cool. Oh no, I'm not. If it's got a number that's lower than, I have to roll that.
That just means you roll that many dice. Believe in the power of the dice.
I rolled 3 5s.
Okay, you throw the grenade. It does not go far enough. Because that's a 5 minus 4.
Get down.
So you roll a 1. It's not a botch. It's not a natural one.
Oh.
You grab it and you go. Tink, tink, tink. And it lands about 5 feet in front of you. You all see this, by the way.
Get down. Whoever's near me, like I just tackled them to the ground like the other way.
Take it.
Does anyone want to try and kick this grenade or otherwise not have it be right here? Everyone's just diving for cover?
I tell Jack to kick it.
Take it. No!
Sure, Jack will try it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Jack on 11. He runs up and just grabs and rolls it further in. As you guys are all hit by a deafening... And as you see the shrapnel lance out and the force of the blast hit the creature, its whole body kind of jiggles and rolls. That's tickled. What else
I don't like that.
do you have?
Jack, get that cannon out. Get the cannon. Shoot it with the cannon. Shoot it with the cannon.
Understood.
Yeah.
Opens up with a minigun. As you're watching, the bullets are just hitting the flab.
I'll try to shoot the head.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Hey, why don't one of you guys drive off and go get Haru? Haru? Hofu. Go get Hofu.
You think? I don't think they'd come.
Not in time.
They wanna fight the anti-vegetable monster. I'm pretty sure this is the anti-vegetable monster.
I don't think this is famine. Famine sounded much scarier, and I'm scared easily. I mean, this is scary, but I just imagine famine being bigger.
Gluttony. It's like a cousin. Just see if Hofu will come.
I mean, if you want, I guess so. I do know how to drive, so.
Yes, that's important.
Okay, so I rolled 4 4d12. That's what my shooting skill is. I got a 12, so then I rolled it one more time and got a 1, so that's 13.
Okay, you shoot it. Your bullet goes square into its head. You go right into its mouth.
Do I roll damage, or does it just
Go
eat
ahead
the
and roll
bullet?
damage.
Oh, okay.
That picture you sure looks like the boss at the bottom of the well in Zelda.
You can stop shooting, Jack. I don't think it's working.
He does in a moment.
14 damage.
Okay. Shoot in the mouth. Its head rocks back. Almost looks like it's going to lose its balance and topple over, but it just stops.
I think it just ate it.
That was cruel of you. I'm just hungry. Is that so hard? What's wrong with having a bite to eat?
Well, lady, you got ugly. No, Evil Dead. You used to find me pretty. Lady, you got ugly. Yeah. got more where that came from. So, yeah, you're either going to stay here and die or get the hell out of our town. Rosemary, bitch.
I will return. And you. As it walks up closer to you guys.
I get up
You
and pull
can-
out my machete. Oh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I get up and pull out my machete, and I'm finna. Yeah.
You can look forward to it. As it grabs at your machete, he doesn't like take it from you, just grabs it and
When she does that,
Eat
can
your
I
machete.
do like a jab?
you
or
try, you watch it just slide on the tongue.
No? Oh.
I look forward to another feast.
Is it a full moon out?
Not that you know of.
What's your name?
What's your name? Tony.
Tony.
No.
Yeah, Tony.
You can call me
Ezekiel.
leftovers.
Mr. Pig.
Leftovers? That's what you're going with?
Yes.
You had everything you could do. You don't look like you leave leftovers.
Exactly. It starts
Should we just
walking
kill
away.
this? Should we just kill this bitch, or we're just gonna let it leave? Like we should probably kill
I
it,
mean, it
right?
said it'll be back.
Yeah, we don't want it coming
Scans
back.
indicate we cannot currently hurt it. Unsure why not.
Maybe it's learning its manners and it'll
Sybil,
come
can
back
you-
a friend.
Sybil,
Can
can
Eat
you,
it, whatever your tofu, gluten-free, sugar-free sandwiches.
can your facility do that laser thing that you clearly didn't have anything to do with at Fort Valley?
I mean, I don't know how any of it works, but we could go back to the facility and ask.
Aha! So you do admit you had something to do with that?
I did not. I say I don't know how any of it works.
Yeah, where was that cannon that plugged into the back of whoever's head and it calls it strain or
Oh, that's
grenade?
Boba's.
That was Boba.
Yeah.
Boba's still got it.
Implanted.
There's 5 of those nasty bullets left.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey.
it wasn't hurting us
Go
yet.
do the thing.
It does involve jabbing a needle into your brain, a la the Matrix, without a port, without like a jack in. Just take a sharp needle and go.
Delilah, stick your rifle on the back of her head. Just go.
We need to we need to move the town to the facility. That's what we need to do.
Let's go.
If this thing's
Rosemary's
going
around
back
when he
there-
said when she said that, right?
We don't know where Rosemary is.
Yeah,
Pretty
you-
sure
you-
Or
Rosemary.
not Rosemary, leftovers.
It started.
No,
walking
I would
off.
have. Yeah, I wouldn't have said it with leftovers there. So
It turned and walked off. Grabbed some more of the food. Again, at this point, you've all noticed it doesn't touch the meat.
is it eating people too, or just vegetables?
I mean, that one guy's leg is missing, so
Well, I don't know that she ate it.
you can make an assumption, but you didn't see it eat anything.
Jack, can you communicate with Hofu?
Negative. I can detect their presence, but I cannot reach them.
Jack, is that
Can you
was that
can you
famine,
go run and get him?
or was
Unknown.
that just
Can you go get him?
that seemed like feast, not famine?
Unknown?
But if we go back to this facility, we
My
could find
data
the
banks do not
hotel.
have details on famine.
That's what I'm saying. We need to get the people to the.
Actually, as soon
We
as it
need to
says
get
that,
them.
it says redacted instead of famine. But
Yeah, well, yeah, it's always redacted. We need to get the people. We need to get them out tonight. We do not want them around when whoever's left. We need to go now. I mean, like.
I agree. Let's go.
Okay. I mean, it might take us 2 weeks to get them out of here.
all right,
No, it won't. But I was just saying that's probably next session, a couple weeks.
Yeah. you guys start to do that. I'm gonna say, for sake of hooking one extra little plot, eventually you guys go to Sybil's house. Just going through all the houses, checking on it. Sybil, when you walk in, the door to the basement's open.
Well, shoot, I probably shouldn't have mentioned this. I might have told Rosemary about this basement situation. It was before I knew I wasn't supposed to.
The only
probably
saving grace that we have is that she needed a hailstorm to get to the coordinates.
You go downstairs. Again, yeah, that scent of rosemary in the air. All the computers are gone. Jack's,
Oh, we didn't know
Jack's
how to use them
pod is
anyways. Oh, shoot, I'm so sorry, Jack.
He took your house.
gone. Everything's
You can-
stripped down to an empty metal room.
I think I made a mistake.
Do you think she ate it? Probably ate them, right?
I don't think she ate it.
She didn't have anything in her hands, but she had that big old belly.
Maybe she had pockets.
There were no pockets. I mean, there were belly flaps, unless maybe they were in
Was
the
she
flaps.
naked?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, it could have been like in her foliage.
that's what I mean. The flaps.
Okay. Maybe she put it somewhere else first. I'm not gonna. I don't think she ate it.
And on that note, we will pick up next time. As you guys work to prepare the town for evacuation and decide how you want to proceed next.
Dun, 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 dun.
Per
Gonna
usual,
get screwed.
everyone can get an experience point for showing up. Everyone gets an experience point for not deciding to try and fight Hofu. Because I admit there was a better than even chance in my mind that you guys are going to open fire first.
Bye, robot.
Which, unlike leftovers, Hofu can be hurt, so who knows what would happen. Cool shoot awards. I mean, personally, I vote for myself because I took
Boo.
Boba's hatred of rosemary mentioned the other day and
Boo.
developed an entire villain out of it. I promise this was not already a planned villain named Christina, that we just changed the name for it to make it funny.
Boo.
So, around the room, who wants to go first?
Okay.
None of you like each other, understood.
I hate everyone. No, I got to give it to Akila for being the only one to give me a nice little moment that made me trust them. The other one of you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I've saved your life like 3 times.
Yeah, and told everyone who would listen how sketchy you think I am.
But did
You
you?
don't know.
Did
You don't know that.
Did
But I
you
know that, so
flirt?
you're not getting my point.
Did you flirt with Sybil, though?
Yeah, he made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
See, Delilah never tried to sleep with her, so clearly.
Not yet. Maybe after she showers.
She has that sweat shower.
Some people like the natural musk.
In the words of Margaret the other day, no one likes that.
No one likes the mess.
Next, I will call names.
Oh.
Ninja.
Darn.
And yes, I see all the yawns. That's what we're here.
I'm gonna just roll a d4. Oh, well.
They're all so unimpressive. He has to roll a
I'm
d4.
like, so tired. I'm trying to remember anything that happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to remember.
I see.
Okay.
Didn't do a good job this
Gee.
weekend. Nothing memorable.
No, I'm just tired.
I guess since that moment is fresh in my memory again, I guess Sybil for like being accepting and actually bonding.
Well, I'm coming for you.
They have a beautiful romance, and one of you's gonna die.
She's gonna climb that mountain.
God.
Oh wait, no, that's
That's a chestnut. Chestnut and not Sephiroth.
Oh, great. Crap.
Look, all I can say is Ninja's now Taliesin and you're now Laura, so it's just required that.
He's the only one that's nice to me, but also not at all.
Twig was nice to you, but you keep reminding Ollie that he's not Twig, even though
Well, I
he
have
is
a really
still
big
Twig.
scar. It's a different day.
And to be fair,
Can't have Twig. I
Hasselnut.
can't hit Twig, so I don't want Ollivander.
Yeah. How many times would you be like, I don't like you, I want my friend back?
My friend is dead. Bring him back.
Look, things have been really rough.
No.
We cannot talk about Chestnut right
stab
now
out one of your
because I have
eyes.
slept for 4 hours and I am tired. Make your damn picks.
Talking about Hasselnut, not Chestnut.
So far we have a vote for Akia, a vote for Boba. Kitsu and Gif, you still have your votes.
Oh, Delilah, so she gets one. Here.
Yeah, can I vote? Well, I was going to vote for myself. Can you vote for yourself?
No. The cool should vote is to vote for someone else.
Hey, I legitimately had my character picture up the whole time, was doing my best to try to actually role play as the character and not do stupid jokes like I normally do.
You did amazing. You were so good at it.
No, I'll give it to T because there was one moment that it was hilarious, and I don't remember the moment, but I remember it would be like, Delilah said something, and T would like completely shut it down. What was it? I don't remember what it is, but I'll go back and watch it.
They're all
We'll figure
laughing,
out.
but
I'll
I
remember it.
understand that moment.
Yeah.
Where this is hilarious. I don't remember what the context
Yeah.
was anymore, but
Yeah, and T's like, no. Or your radio's not on, or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
When they're doing their little sussy talk in the Jeep. And I'm like, you can't hear you guys.
What?
and Kitsu, your vote?
I already did it. I
Yeah,
said Delilah.
there you go. Yeah.
So who didn't vote?
Oh, we all voted.
You
We all
not me,
voted.
but-
I vote for Rosemary. She's going to help this town put itself back on the map.
Lol.
I knew that phrase would make you all go completely negative, so yay, mission accomplished. I am also sad to find out I cannot use these cards.
Why?
They have
You're
no
the Joker.
they have no jokers.
Oh, lame. Does mine have a Joker? I think it does.
Yours has jokers, yeah. But
Hey, like I had no idea the joke behind Rosemary, like, and so when you threw Rosemary out, I just started making stuff up. That's why I was like, oh yeah, she's always been a great
It was,
friend of the family, and
yesterday,
Supportive.
Oh, I knew it was
Okay.
coming because yesterday it was threatened.
yeah,
Yeah.
yesterday,
Yeah,
Bo was like, I hate
yesterday.
Rosemary. And
yeah,
I'm like,
okay.
gotcha.
Smell Rosemary.
Rosemary's
Like,
now
we'll
your
make
high school
Rosemary
friend.
the foreign exchange student that took actual Japanese and always was showing up civil and
Oh, that's right. Okay.
You see, the people here love to make me sad. I don't even know. Meet my enemies.
Well, hey, I've tried to befriend Sybil, and then she just opens her mouth and does something incredibly stupid. That
Like
it's just
what?
like, ah,
Like what? Like
So-
what? Like what?
On
I'll
that
make
note,
you a
folks,
list.
though, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys in the next session.